shows, dropping knowledge, SquirellMaster on the mic. Talking mental health and aliens, shining up a light from the brand new Triple A's to the old forgotten gems. This ain't your daddy's podcast for breaking all the trends. Turn it up, cause we're keeping gaming weird for the love of the game and the community we steered. Yeah, we're keeping gaming weird. Crank it loud, let them know, have no fear.
We're keeping gaming weird tonight by diving into the obscure Japanese imports. And I brought the absolute weirdest one I could find.
To the Keeping Game Weird podcast. Now let's get weird.
What is going on, you beautiful motherfuckers?
I was trying. So this time I tried not to laugh when that came up, dude. When when it was like I brought the weirdest thing I could, and I was like,
now
oh,
I'm gonna try to make you laugh every fucking time when I start.
That's gonna be the key. It's not gonna be hard. Dude, fucking goofy as it is, right? How you doing, man? How's everybody? Well, there's not really. I don't know who's here, but how's everybody? How are you doing? How's it going,
good, man? I'm doing good. Been laying an elbow down on life recently.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm just kicking ass.
Just kicking ass, taking names,
Yep.
taking ass and kicking names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
Taking life by the horn, as you would say in today's age.
Today's age. I don't. It's not a new. That's not a new statement. I wouldn't say.
It is.
Grabbing
It is.
life
Just
by the
go
horns.
with it, all right.
All right, no problem, dude.
I'm starting a revolution.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look like you're starting a revolution. So I hate that fucking vertical, but the vertical one's messing me up, dude. It's making me slide all around, man.
No, stop
It's
fucking
like,
looking at it.
I can't help it, dude. It's there on my screen. I can't help it. Well, what's new in you? I know you've been doing Snow Runner, right? So I know you've been doing that, but what else is new in your world, man? I know we haven't really actually talked a lot this week, bro. We really haven't. Normally we do. So we kind of know usually what's going on, but what's been going on in your world, man?
Hey, kind of same old shit. I had myself
How you
a
doing,
weekend.
Crawford? How's it going, Tyler?
I did the stream, the SMR stream for SnowRunner. That was pretty fun. Even though this software let me down a little bit, but it is what it is.
Yeah. How did that go? So there's no mods on. So I was looking on the modded website to see that, but there's no real like mods from that stuff. Remind me of Thor for some reason. He does, doesn't he? Yeah. He kind of like an old Thor, like the old man Thor, right, y'all? Don't talk about what I remind you of, though. Let's not do What's that smile you made his day. You made his day, Tyler. You made his day. With that.
But there's mods in SnowRunner.
Yeah, but you can't do them through like Vortex mod like you do all the rest, right? They're on through like the giant software mods, right?
I haven't looked into that side, but I know you can like install games into the game directive. So download it through the actual game itself.
Yeah, I thought
there's like 3,000 mods you can download on the game itself. So I was like, you really need to even do that.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I said I was going to get into play it. I still haven't even done that. When we started doing, when you were setting it all up, dude. Yeah. And I like jumped in and was like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna jump on and play with you and all that shit, dude. Bro, I still ain't fucking finished. I still have not made it through the
first tutorial.
Nah, I'm still where I was when we played. Like, I feel like such a piece of shit when it comes to that, dude. Because so last night I was playing Ark Raiders, Ark Survival Evolved, right? And I talked to Lucid and Death Note. I don't know if you know Death Note, but Lucid. They've been playing DayZ, and I played DayZ a lot before, So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll get down with them and do some. Well, I ended up like sitting here, start watching the Predator movies like last night. Well, I'm like raising baby dinosaurs, watching movies like this, dude. Next thing I know, man, Joe messaged me trying to get me to play that game I was telling you about, which we'll talk about here in a little while, but that we were playing. And I was like, shit, dude, I fucking passed out watching Predator movies, man. Like I woke up, dude, and I still had Ark Survival Evolved. I had a fucking T-Rex in my face.
I passed out watching Predator movies.
that's not right.
That's great.
No. Well, yeah, dude. But it's been a busy week for me, man. I don't know about you, dude. I got some stuff, we're gonna start streaming. I started streaming some more this week again.
Yeah.
Which I hadn't been doing as much of doing it. And
yeah.
So we'll see, man. I got my VR set all back up, dude. I'm gonna do electrician VR.
Oh yeah,
nice, putting together video game consoles and shit. I don't know if you ever seen that game. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I watch what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his fucking name, but I watch him all the time play it.
Yeah, I haven't ever seen anybody. I mean, not saying like that doesn't mean no one's played it, right? But
he does like the Pokemon cards and all that stuff, and he also streams that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude. I have to check that out. Like I said, I haven't seen any much of it, and I started playing the demo, because I don't want to get too far in it. I want to play it on stream,
Yeah.
So I didn't stop playing it. And the cool part was, dude, like where I stopped at was like you have an old. It looks kind of like a Nintendo controller, but you like unscrew the back of it, and you have to spray rust like remover on it to get them off the screws. Then you take the pads out, and like that's as far as I got with it, dude. And it was pretty
That's
pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah, it was kind of
cool,
cool, man. It's called Electrician Simulator VR. I don't know if it's not on non-VR, but on VR, it's kind of cool, dude. And I thought it would be cool to stream because, like, so, not a big guy, right? But I am like 6 foot, almost one when my back's all messed up. But so, like, my fan is, this is an addition. This whole office is an addition to the house. So, like, the ceiling is like 6'8".
Yeah.
So you can imagine the fan dips down, right?
Oh yeah.
So like me and VR in this room, dude, nah, bro. I have to play it sitting down. Even if I wanted to stand up and play, like I'm hitting a computer over here, and if I go a little bit farther over there, I'm gonna be hitting another wall.
Well, you can't see your surroundings through the goggles?
I can, but then it takes away from the immersion to me, man.
Okay.
Like I thought about doing it so you can do it where like, so when you put it down on the bench and I look down, it looks like it's on my computer table.
Yeah.
But that's a lot more setup than I have the brain power for. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm not good at the augmented reality part of it. I barely can fucking play VR as it sets, dude.
He can barely do life.
Fuck yeah. Hey, look, I'm lifing right now. I've done it.
I'm lifing life inside life.
Yeah. Fucking dude, the chat. So and I've noticed the one thing, which is crazy. Well, speaking of streaming, so I'm gonna probably start doing Twitch more than anything else again. YouTube's nice, man. YouTube I like great for like the podcast and stuff, but with chat seems to be, I noticed it even here, and this is what like fucking put it into my head was, dude, YouTube's chat is the most delayed chat in the world.
You can do
How?
ultra.
You can do what?
You can do ultra latency.
How do you
on YouTube?
Does that make it
come on? I don't know how to do it on here on this program, but I know you can do it.
But on like OBS, I might need your help
in
on
the
OBS.
studio of the live studio of YouTube.
Oh, really? So I don't know how to. I don't know. I got to figure something out.
Higher bit rate though.
Yeah, so which is crazy because everything else, the chat shows up the same, right? Like it's kind of.
And I've used ultra latency, and it's like almost in real time. It's like maybe like a half a second behind.
Yeah. Well, we all got so Zach was on here a couple of weeks ago, right? Yeah. So Zach, Iron. Everybody who applied during Christmas time for vertical and horizontal on Twitch has got it now.
Oh, nice.
So like I don't mind maybe give it a go, because of TikTok, man, dude, even when I go back on TikTok now, I don't feel like I feel like it's like like a pressure. I don't want to say pressure to perform, but it's like a pressure to fucking gotta always talk about something. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's with the sounds and the heartbeats and with all the gifts and all that stuff, dude. It's
not streaming on TikTok anymore.
Yeah, dude. And you know, I don't mind it because I know great people. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we met there. We talked about this. We don't got to talk about this again, you know, go over and beat a dead horse. But like, met a lot of good people, man. And it's cool to still keep in contact with them. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't mind doing it to help out with content, you know, to help viewership. Because I don't know if you know Gary. I shared Gary and Mike. They do that podcast on their stuff on Sundays, I think it is. So I was watching theirs shit whenever it was. I took a nap, man. But the conversation was kind of about like you know, people that say they don't do this for views, it's kind of full of shit, you know, like Gary was saying, because down just a little, that's real loud in my ear. I don't know why that went way up. It's all right, dude. No, you're good. I don't know why that went so loud all of a sudden, and it probably wasn't that loud in your ear, but that shit blasted on. That was weird, dude, because down here, like, I don't know if it's I have everything cranked up, but anyway, but they were like, you know, it's kind of bullshit when people are saying, you know, they don't do it for the views, because why else would you be here? You know, and in a way, I fully understand that, you know. Right. So with keeping that in mind, like, I don't care about the views in my live, but I do care about my views overall, right? So I don't care if I have 100 people in my live, but I do, when I really think about that statement like that, like, I care. I care enough for the numbers because I want to be successful at anything I do. Right?
Yeah.
So,
well, it's like if you're streaming for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and we all say we do it for fun, right? You know, we talk about this, Flames, all the time, right? You know, we do it for fun. We do it to enjoy it, man. But at the same time, we have an end goal.
Yeah. With me, like, I started all my shit because it was fun and like doing all this because it's to do with technology and all that stuff. And, you know, I'm a tech head and I like fucking messing with shit, messing with cameras and all that stuff. But ultimately, I want to build my own brand, build my own business. And that's the end goal. That's still the end goal in the long run, is to build my own brand, get my own business, and have that expand into other shit and make other businesses out of that and everything. So,
hell yeah. That's, I mean, in the end of it all be all, like we've talked about a million times, you know, I don't do this so that my friends, I say my friends or my viewers, right? Like, you don't go and watch the news and got to give them a gift so that they make their income, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm the news when I'm gonna go live, right. but you don't go, you do pay an entry fee to a movie, right? So I don't mind somebody like, you know, a gift here, a gift there, or subscription or something like that, right? Those things, but this having to send like people hundreds of dollars of shit, dude.
You're not gonna blow up because of gifts.
No, you know, I mean, like, that's
gonna get famous because of gifts.
So it's been, you know, I like it, man. I've been enjoying it, dude. That's what I feel like with streaming. It comes to that point, like, where I don't even pay attention to the viewer number anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so that way it's not, I do want to do it for the viewers, right? But I don't do it for the views, you know, the people that tune in that want to be a part of it. I do it for them. I don't do it to get attention, you know. But it does help your algorithm on like TikTok or YouTube or any of those when you do go live. Like, YouTube loves shorts, right? Oh, yeah. Easiest way to blow up with that is to keep your shorts. We were talking about it, you know, you keep your shorts going all the way until your next live.
Yeah.
And just like when we started here, you know, I don't know how many people are in here, but when I was looking, because I cover up the number with little boxes that I've got, like little sticky notes, right?
Yeah.
You know how you can do the sticky note program?
Yeah.
So I've been doing that on my screen since lately, like about the last 6 months. I put them over the numbers, dude. Yeah. So, but when we came in here, there's like 17 people when we first started, you know, that's like part of that. It doesn't matter if you capture them all at that time.
Yep.
You know, the chance in front of those audiences is what matters, man.
Oh yeah.
More than anything, I feel like, and exposure, man. So, but
yep, most definitely.
Do you know the motivational speaker, Gary? Do you know who that is? He talks about like financial success and Gary V.
Yeah, well, I love Gary V. I've been watching him for fucking years.
Yeah, I like Gary V.
In my 20s.
Yeah, he's good, man. He was talking about it's important, and I you know, sometimes we try to dive way too down deep into things, right? But sometimes you need to, especially for your own edification. But he was talking about. Go ahead. Sorry.
Look up Bryant
Mhm.
Chambers. He's my old mentor.
Oh, is he? I have to check him out.
I had him on my podcast. My first fucking episode of Mind Talks, he was on there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I was listening to something from him that he was like, your phone camera is good enough, right?
Oh yeah.
Your phone audio is good enough.
Yeah.
We can give ourselves all of these excuses of why not to do anything, right? You know what I mean? It can always be something that's better, right?
Yeah, he said, fuck your reasoning and all that shit. Grab your camera, fucking go live. Doesn't matter what your fucking plan is. He's like, because once you go live and get past that first fucking thing, and you're over the fucking hurdle.
Yeah.
Or post your video or just whatever. He's like, just pick up the fucking camera. You don't need to fucking know what they're talking about. You don't need a script. You don't need a fucking subject. Just fucking grab the camera, pick it up, boom, get your first video out there. And he's like, if it gets fucking 10 video views, then so be it. If it gets none, then you try again.
Hell yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
That's the thing. And, and I don't mean to be, I've been thinking, when I start doing, it's funny because when I'm not doing so much, when I'm doing work, with my business, right? I seem to get more philosophical about my business, right? Because I'm studying it, right?
Yeah.
Well, then when I go back to streaming, right, then I get more philosophical about that because I've been paying more attention to it,
Yeah.
And they're one of the biggest things, dude. And I guess I've said it a million times, man, but like, fuck people. I mean, not everybody, but like your critics, man. And fuck them, dude. We're all gonna, and I don't mean to be dark when I say this, dude, but we're all gonna die someday.
Yeah.
Like these people that hate on you, you're gonna die. Like they're gonna die. You're gonna die. It's all not gonna matter someday, dude. So do it.
Yeah.
So just fucking do it then.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's not gonna fucking matter. What was somebody was talking about that too. I've been watching, more and more, but they were like, my friends are on there. Well, who cares?
Who gives a fuck?
Who cares, dude? Like, do you, man? Enjoy what you're doing, man. And that's what kind of like, the biggest takeaway that I've gotten from this week of going back to streaming is really starting to understand the grasp of, because us as men and women or grown-ups or whatever, we always want to say, we'll say it, but we don't really feel it all the time. Like, I don't care what you think. I'm taking care of myself. We say that all the time. We don't really always feel it, right?
Well,
but to really feel it. So
I've learned that most people that say, "Oh, I don't give a fuck," those people that give a fuck the most, but they just hide behind those words saying they don't give a fuck. To truly not give a fuck is a bad thing. Just to I don't give a fuck about nothing. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah,
you gotta give a fuck about something.
Well, I mean, I care, but I'm saying about the critics, like I don't care if one person comes into my live, nobody. We say that, right? But we don't. I don't think we always truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, and to truly start to go through that transformation part, because we've talked a lot about where we're at in a journey of streaming or in our careers or our journey in life, right? So it doesn't matter if we're talking about where we're at in our business career, where we're at in our streaming, or even if it's for fun, if it's a hobby, it's whatever you want to say that it is, right? But wherever at in that time, it's always great to talk about,
Right.
And that's kind of after really I've only been trying, I say trying because I still feel like I'm trying to learn how to stream. I'm still learning it, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But in the last year, I've only really been streaming a little over a year, like actually like putting out content and putting forth those efforts,
Right.
But is learned, man, is where I'm at now is like, I just don't, I care about my content, but I don't care about what the outside thinks looking in,
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. I'm gonna make the content that I want to make, I'm gonna make the content that's fun for me and I enjoy and all that stuff. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. You can go somewhere else, There's an audience out there that is for me, and I'll eventually find them, or they'll find me. Until then, it's like you can watch that shit or not. I'm still gonna do what I want to do and because you're typing in on a fucking thing or talking to me, it ain't gonna change my mind.
Yeah, you know, and that's the, like I said, dude, that was like, I can feel it different. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by that, you know, is I still have fun with it, but I don't.
You switched your fucking mindset.
Yeah. You know, I've never really needed it to get, like, I don't think I'm ever going to get famous, man. You know, I will make money. I say streaming, but I will make money off of content. I already do. It's not about, you know, with the podcast, it's not about how many people. That's kind of goes back to what I was saying before, man. If you're smart about what you're doing, $20 is, you know, we joke about that, right? Like $20 is $20,
Yep.
but $20 is $20, dude.
Yeah.
And in the content world, man, to make your first, to be able to make $20 on videos, you can then take that $20 that you're not having to spend out of your own pocket. And you know how good that feels, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the first wins of it. It doesn't matter about getting rich. You know, it's nice to be able to reinvest in a hobby and to get better at it. And, you know, that's the fun part about it, man.
Well, a lot of people that do this and they start getting paid for it, they lose the insight of, okay, what made me that money and how do I capitalize on that? You know?
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to be famous to fucking make, you know, thousands of dollars on here. You can be as small as us and make thousands of dollars.
And you don't have to take it from the people. You know, you have to do.
You can, like, okay, I started a graphics company and I helped, you know, build people's profiles and all that stuff. You can take that and apply that to other shit and all that, you know, and branch out through that resource and expand your business through other shit and, you know, get other revenue coming in and all that.
Yeah, and if you're smart, so my focus, you know, it's not a New Year's resolution, right? It's a business thing. So when I stream, when I think of content, and I don't think of my friends as business transactions, and I don't think of viewers as business transactions, but I think of my content and me creating it as a business transaction, right? So this year, what I'm really focusing on is separating my content into correct areas. So even if I have to manage, like if I want to make AI stuff, that's cool, but I don't need it to be on my gaming accounts. You get what I'm saying? So in the past, I haven't really focused on that because shit, I'm just like you, just like most people that I know that are pushing to do this. I don't have a team of people behind me. It's fucking me. You know, and my friends that help me, you know, that's what it comes down to, you know. I
was so proud of myself when I got my first fucking tax shit for my YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I made it to a fucking business. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, that first, dude, I'm telling you, man, there's a reason why even businesses, dude, you go into like a coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
What do you see behind the counter? Their first dollar of profit and a fucking frame. There's a reason why even to a legitimate business, like this is a legitimate business. Everything is legitimate, you know.
I mean, it's all royalties, so I don't have to pay anything into it. But
but
still,
but it feels. But I don't care. Well, your first dollar that you make doing something, man, you know, is it. You can't beat the feeling of it, man, because especially you put in the work to do it, man. We've put in that work, man, and you know, it's fun. It's fun, dude. I'm enjoying it back. I say I'm back enjoying it like I wasn't enjoying it, but I'm now back doing it and actually enjoying it versus just seeming like I'm having to for, you know, how I say, I'm not trying to force fuck it, right? You know?
It's the same with me too. You know, after I restructured my shit and pulled back from streaming and all that stuff and just focused on the podcast and uploading, I am enjoying it so much more. There's not so much pressure on me that I'm putting on myself, and I'm just not like draining myself and pushing myself. Like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. You know, I gotta stream, you know, every single day. Then I have the podcast to stream, and I'll say, I gotta fucking upload and all that stuff, and I'm just like, no. Yeah. Or if it all worked out, and you know, I have it streamlined now, and then, you know, it's fucking. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
Heck yeah, man. Or if you really want to be let down streaming, think that buying thousands of dollars of equipment will get you viewers.
No one sees your equipment.
No, enjoy that one, dude. Like, you do it for you and for your look, right? Like, that's why I've upgraded the stuff I've upgraded, you know, and I've talked and learned and all that stuff, right? But man, I've seen people and they're like, if I buy this, it'll do better. Dude, you still got to put out the content, bro. They're not going to come in and be like,
equipment does is streamline your shit.
They're going to be like, ooh, your camera looks crispy and you still suck. Have a good one. You know, like do
Yep.
something. And that's where I, you know, like I said, dude, that's I think that's important when people enjoy it, man, and put the kind of content that they want to put out. You know,
Yeah.
if you just want to sit there and that's the kind of content you want to put out, you can't get mad when you don't have all of these. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta just do what you want, but enjoy the know that if you don't make some uncomfortable changes at some point, you're probably not gonna break through. And you know, and it's not immediate, right? So it's gonna take time. It takes steps.
I think when you first start out, you need to start out rough.
Mm.
You need to start out on a fucking phone and a fucking $200 fucking laptop fucking crashing on you every fucking hour and all that stuff and getting frustrated. Because it makes you appreciate the shit when you fucking get bigger and bigger and bigger and look what you came from and keeps you fucking humble. If someone just starts out, oh, I have a fucking $10,000 fucking setup, everything I fucking need, then it's just like, you know,
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, my computer, dude. So what's funny is, you know, my computer is nice. Right? So,
Yeah.
but when I first started out, dude, I didn't have so I had stuff that was decent. Okay. But nothing like I had a Logitech 1080p camera. Right. You remember that thing when I first started?
I have one right here.
Yeah, I still have it. It's somewhere around in here, but I had that. And then I had I had the Yeti, the Blue Yeti, right? Which is okay. It's a good mic. Don't get me wrong, but
that thing was hot back in the day.
I thought when I had that stuff, and this was only last year, you know what I'm saying though. But like I thought, okay, dude, I got top of the line shit.
Yeah,
you know, and then I'm like,
you're a pro streamer.
Yeah.
Let's go, 10,000 views.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, there's better stuff. And then even now, oh yeah, like saying like the Sony cameras and the Elgato stuff, you know, we're talking about the arms I just got and trying to upgrade and doing this and doing that, right? But you can, that's the crazy part, dude. You can go the most expensive equipment, right? And there's always going to be more. Yeah. There's like you can't just keep fucking infinitely going. If I just continue to upgrade, dude, you're never gonna make it. Welcome to the world of electronics.
Millions. You can spend millions on a fucking studio setup.
Yeah,
millions of dollars.
I told Iron, I told him the other day, yesterday, I think it was, when I was ordering, I said my tablet would be here, you know, the one we was talking about. And I was like, now I'm gonna go to all XLR, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I watched this video. And the dude's like, you know, from sitting here, and he had like the same microphone. So he had mine, and he had like the Shure, and he had the one that was just USB, and it's not. And he went through them all, right? So he had it up on the corner of his, man, I wish I'd credit him on talking about it, dude, because it was a really good video on audio, right? But in the corner, it had, if he was talking on a USB mic, it showed it was the USB mic. If it was the XLR, it would switch on the top corner.
Nice.
And so you could honestly hear me as a viewer for the first time, got to sit on this side of it, you know, watching someone's video and go, oh shit, I can't really tell the fucking difference, man. you know what I mean? Like for what I'm going to use it for.
Yeah.
Now, if I was running more vocals and doing multiple people on a podcast, but for what I'm running, when I was looked into it again, I'm like, dude, it's not the money that I'm going to spend. I already have problems with cable management. Right. It's only going to get worse. So I backed up off of that, dude, and just kind of went with the tablet. Yeah, I know. A lot of people do. I have
mic too.
Yeah, I have an XLR one in there, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, you know. But that's where it comes to the point of investing in my setup more and more, right? Like, do I really need that to make? Is that going to make the huge difference, dude?
No. The only reason I upgrade because of the shit. I just like this type of shit. So,
yeah. You know. Well, I want to upgrade to it eventually, but it wasn't something that's like. That's when you start to think after you've been streaming for, you know what I mean. After you're like, is this really going to fit into what I'm doing? Because if it's like the second computer that I got for Discord, well, as long as I knew what it was for. I thought about getting a capture card and then starting to link the PCs together, but then I was going to get XLR for that, you know, with the board. And so when I finally go to multi-PC streaming, if I ever do,
right,
that's the time I'll go to XLR. I've decided that because that's when it'll really pay off, you know. For now, it works, dude.
Well, it's like me with the Rode Procaster 2. I was like, I want something that has integrated for everything. I want to have a soundboard on it. I want to have a fucking DAC for my headphones. I want to be able to have multiple inputs for my mic and all that stuff. I want to be able to record stuff on there. I want to have other ports for instruments in case if I do anything in the future that has to do with instruments, I can put all that stuff. Like, and also I want a dual PC setup that I can, you know, plug into one interface and all that stuff.
Right.
And I was searching for years, and there's nothing out there besides the fucking what was that one interface that all the streamers are using back in the day? The the M, I can't fucking remember. But that was the only thing out there, and I was like, that doesn't have everything I want on it. And then Rode finally released the fucking second version of the Procaster. I was like, I don't care how much that bitch is, I'm buying that shit. Because I don't, you know, I have everything in one fucking unit. I don't need fucking 10 other fucking, you know, other fucking things and cables everywhere and all that shit.
That's what I was looking at because I know a lot of people that use Shure. I think Lucid uses Shure. I think you do, right? Yeah. I know Iron's got the Rodecaster. I have this I have Elgato, you know, but Elgato, I feel like if you use it with their software and you go through the actual settings,
oh yeah,
I think it's good. You know, I think that's like with anything these days, right? You can take a camera that is not 4K with the lenses on it, like, well, or not mirrorless like yours, or like any. You can take those cameras nowadays, dude, with the LUTs and with everything else that you can do to them, dude, and you can go on a budget build, dude, and really make some shit pop, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking like
doing it all that shit. Yep.
I've seen some people's stuff, dude, and it's like, dude, you like that's nice. I'm like, what kind of, like, so Gary, the one I was telling you that does his thing, like his mic, I'm like, hey dude, what kind of, I was asking about IEMs, you know?
Yeah.
Right, just because I've been asking people about him, like, what kind of IEMs do you use? Because he had just an earbud looking thing in his ear, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are IEMs? And I'm like in his live explaining to him, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a professional, you know, like he's like, you know, oh, the things that look like CIA, and I never thought about it looking like CIA because I'm not walking around the streets with this fucking hanging from my ear. I'm here at the fucking desk. You know, I didn't think about it. A lot of them just
think they're earbuds. They don't know that they're in-ear monitors, you know?
Yeah. There's a huge difference. And I try to tell people, since you bring that part up, dude, so Iron was talking, we were talking about this. He's like, well, I don't think that there's a difference in the sound from those to I won't ever get rid of my, you know, it's SteelSeries headphones. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if you have them. I don't know if you have them tuned then, because the huge
I'm a big audio.
difference.
I'm a big audio head file too. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's all. I'm just saying there is, but I can say it's not the biggest thing that I can say, and me not knowing from what I've, you know, I did my research and I got like so I ended up getting the Tipsies like we talked about. I ended up going through like the Reds, the Zero Reds. I went through like 4 pairs and they're still all in the box, but I tested them all, you know?
Yeah.
And these sound like, I'm telling you, the Tipsies, don't even know anybody there. It's not, but dude, these are absolutely hands down the best I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, the in-ear monitors that I've had a couple of them. I love in-ear monitors. I just I needed some headphones really quick, so I got these, and I'm actually blown away with them. It's probably more so the fucking DAC and my my interface doing all the work, but
xClouds, dude, I told you I got these, you know, I will say this about
HyperX headphones.
I will say, sorry, not X. Yeah, well, the HyperX, dude, I will say, because I told you I got the I got the IEM earbud versions of those that you have right here. Yeah, these are them. Well, I can't really see it, but yeah, I have those same. Dude, these are good. These are really good. Oh, yeah. But my problem is they're still right. So this cable. Mm-hmm. Including this, it's all metal. So like, I don't know, you can like, you know, so like the pieces, it's different. And for as much as we set at the computer, because, you know, I don't just, not for streaming, for work, you know, I have my own business. So I set here a lot more than most people that not even streaming, because I have to do other things. And dude, I'm telling you, the IEMs are more comfortable. Yep. They're not, because they're made for musicians. They're made now. They've changed up the drivers, from what I understand, to better for gaming.
Yeah, you don't got a band sitting on your head. You don't have earmuffs cutting off, you know, making your ears sweat and all that stuff. Yeah.
I like them, dude.
Yeah, I do too. I need to get me a pair.
So did you look at my picture of my Pokemon cards that I sent you?
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, look at it. What are they?
What I was going to say about the headphones really quick is.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know.
looked down and
I don't know if Squirrel is an audiophile head or not. Like me, but I know a lot of people think, oh, I just get some headphones and I'm good. But no, headphones have impedance, which impedance is the resistance of the sound coming through your headphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And depending on your impedance and all that stuff, the resistance is do they need a fucking DAC to amplify them to drive the drivers inside of it to make the actual get the sound quality that the manufacturer is meant to have in it, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that there's I just buy some, hook it up in my computer, which computers don't have. Certain high-end motherboards do have DACs in them, but a lot of computers don't even have amps in them to drive the headphones, so you're not getting true quality out of them. A lot of IEMs don't need that drives because how small they are. Yeah. And they can pack damn good acoustics and all the way they're made and all that stuff, and the drivers and all that stuff. They can make them sound really good without you have to push extra power to them.
Yeah, so I don't know that much about it, but I know this for a fact that I have them connected to, which I don't know because my lighting is kind of lower today than normal. But right here, so they're connected to my my Elgato microphone, right? So they go right into it. Well, I can control this port through the Elgato software, right? So I have it balanced just like I do with my voice. Sorry if I pulled that closer and I got real loud, but I have this so when I went in and when I say people like you were just saying for your audio, like actually going in, doing the settings, taking the time, because it is going to get frustrating. You are going to hate it, not knowing it at first, but it's fun. Like you're just going to get frustrated. Like I say, hate it, not like, oh, I don't want to do it no more, but like it's frustrating as shit.
Everybody's ears is different. So you're going to hear stuff different. And with me, I like using EQs because I get to adjust. I have ringing in my ears. So a lot of treble in headphones, it fucking annoys me. And a lot of over ears have a lot of treble in them, all that stuff. That's why he's not like monitors. Because they have a lot of bass and they're low. The mids are fucking clean and they have low fucking treble and all that stuff. But I'll go in there and change my shit just because my hearing the way it is and all that stuff. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's like everyone has different hearing, guys. So EQs and settings and all that stuff are very important and all that stuff. And that's another reason I like the Rogue Procaster too, because it has an actual EQ and you can go in there and change your sounds and all that stuff, and definitely customize it to how you want to hear it and all that stuff.
I think that's what makes it that. And so like when I'm playing games and I'm streaming, like so we could be talking right now and I could go over here to Spotify and turn a song like full blast. It's going to be loud, right? Louder than you, but the bass isn't going to blow me out, right? So like, and the treble is not going to fucking scream my ears out. It keeps it like it's the most even tone that I can think of. Like your ears, people don't realize, I don't think when I say ears, they think about their ears being tired from something setting on them. No, I mean like ear fatigue from noise. Like
that's
I don't think people realize how much ear fatigue comes because if you got those they got those hard hitting bass headphones, dude, and people will get those and they're like, and I have pairs, like I got the Bose and but they're not the same.
You have a bone in your ear that vibrates. That's what conducts your sound into your brain and all that stuff and allow us to hear and all that stuff. And if over time you're just fucking basing the fuck out of that bone, you're gonna fucking, it's kind of like bruising a bone over time. You're gonna annoy it and it's gonna get fatigued.
Heck yeah, dude. But I don't know shit about headphones. I know that's what streaming has taught me. That's what I can tell you. That's the one thing. If I take it away, is the people that I've met. The people that I've met, even if I never make $1, like, you know what I mean, off of streaming, the people I've met and the knowledge that I've gained that I would have never gained by not giving it the fullest attempt that I could. Man, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
My first condenser mic that I got, my first XLR mic that I got, I didn't know shit about them. I thought, oh, you buy interface, you buy cable, you buy a stand, you buy a mic, you're good to go. Well, first time I plugged in, it didn't work. Because I didn't have the fucking correct power, the phantom power to power the mic. And I didn't know that until I looked it up, deep research and all that shit. It's like, oh, I got to buy a whole new fucking interface now to fucking power this goddamn thing. And streaming taught me that. Making videos taught me that.
Yeah, well, And to me, that's also the thing, man. And I know we've talked about content, seems like this episode so far a lot, right? And it wasn't really meant to be that way. But I will say, that's why I encourage people to, at first, I didn't think it was that important. And some people have taught me different things, or I don't think, I want to say that they maybe even meant to teach me things, right?
Yeah.
But I've learned from people from all different walks of where they're coming from in their in streaming, right? But I need every part of my content I need to go and look at. So if it's my streaming, if it's uncomfortable for me to go now, I don't have to rewatch every stream, right?
Yeah.
But go and watching yourself helps, you know. Then editing your own clips, even if you can edit them your own self, right? You know, like or get somebody else to edit them. At first, edit them, even if you want to. Sometimes edit them yourself. It keeps you grounded in what you're doing, and you realize small things that you don't notice before, you know, because you won't notice. Your chat may not even notice, but if you're working on a craft and you go back and watch your stream and you're like, oh, I could have done better right there.
Yeah.
I should have keyed in on that moment of that stream. I need to next time, because we are here still to entertain, right? To an extent, you know? So next time when this happens, I know I'll dive into that more. I should have got into that more, but you will never, ever notice it if you don't go back and study your own self.
Or saying some words over and over, like, and we went to this thing and you know,
right.
You know, you may not be annoyed. I mean, you may be annoyed now because you see it now and you're self-aware of it now, but people are watching you as like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. Well, like that. Well, I say, you know what I'm saying a lot, and I'll never, ever, I don't think change that. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really something I'll ever be able. I've done that since I say, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean. I think that's like my period to my sentence, because am I looking for like a confirmation of what I heard? I don't know. I think it's more of like, are you listening? You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like right there, like, you listening? No, but I do sometimes go overboard so bad with that, dude. God,
you do, especially when we're just chilling in Discord.
It gets bad, and it gets worse.
When I first met you, I didn't know if you were doing it on purpose or just like saying it. And I realized, he just says that. And I was just like, okay.
Oh, dude, I can't help it, man. I've said it.
It's funny when new people meet you. They're like, you know what I'm saying? And you say it over every time they say it, they're like, yeah. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know he's saying that just to fucking say it. You don't have to say fucking yeah every time he's saying it.
Yeah, I don't even notice, dude. If you pointed it out to me, it's gotten to the point where I've watched being in sales before and doing my own business and everything else, right? I've studied my habits way more than I think than I probably should. And like, I don't know if I can ever stop that, dude. I don't know if I'll
ingrained in you.
like I do it on such a level that I don't even know.
Yeah.
I can sit here and go, okay, don't do it. Right?
Do it.
But as soon as I stop, I'm just going to be like, some point it'll happen randomly, and that's where it's at. It's back here. It is not
it's just
up here.
Hardwired into your brain now.
I can work on a lot of other things. I've worked on a lot of other things, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but somehow that one, like, people just had to be like, I know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying. That's why I have that. I don't know if you've heard on the thing, the butters. Do you know what I am saying?
Yeah.
You know the one from there. That's why I have that. And it's like somebody just be like, I do know what you were saying. And then I'm like, oh shit, am I saying it? Like, then it's here. Yeah. So it doesn't and I think a lot of people don't bring it to people's attention.
Yeah.
Because that fear of like, am I going to piss them off because they say it? Like, I might just be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I say that a lot, and be funny. But dude, right. I don't mind when people say it. Like, hey, dude, I know what you were saying. Okay, good. So we can move on. Like,
that's what I was like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I do know what you were saying. Well, yeah, dude. But yeah, man, we got like a lot of people, like I said, man. Let's see, who do we have coming? We got Iron next week, right? We got Mr. Iron Squirrel next week. Then we have I think Riley's after him. Yeah. Riley is after Iron on the 10th. So we have Iron on the 3rd. No, mother and son, fucking mother or son, and fucking father and daughter, Negley and Hottie are, yeah. God dang it, you messed me up right there. Yeah, Negley and Hottie. I still don't know if she's gonna. I know Negley is on, but she came in the Discord the other day. And then we have Malice on the 24th.
Okay.
So we're pretty much through March. We have a guest on every day of the week, every day of the week, every day of the week, every other week past this week. So be a lot of fun. A lot of fun coming up, man.
Yes, sir.
Should be. And then
what were you supposed to say? What were you saying about your Pokemon cards?
Oh, what about these cards, dude? I'm telling you. So my niece got me these
Pokemon cards. Do you have a bag of Pokemon cards?
No, I just have
then
these.
You're doing it wrong.
Don't worry, dude. So these were given to me at Christmas. Okay. Right. And so she knows I collect like all these, Funkos and shit, right? Like all over. And she likes Pokemon a lot, right? So she has like Pokemon book full of shit, right? So I'm like opening these, and she doesn't know about you. She doesn't know. Well, she knows about the podcast, right? But she doesn't watch it, right? She's 4th grade, dude. So she doesn't watch the podcast. But she's like, I open up this package, and they're like, dude, I could tell it's from a kid when I see it under the tree. Yeah. Right? Like you just tell. So I'm like, let me turn up the light. Maybe you could see him better. Let me hold on. Oh, that was bad. That was not a good idea, by the way.
Damn, you look like shit. I'm just fucking with you.
Golly. I feel like it, dude. I got to turn that down. There we go. That's better light. Now you'll be able to see him when I hold him up there. So she's like, well, Uncle Ricky, I got you these. Oh, well, anyway, she's like, I got you these. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at them. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to do a Pokemon cards, right? So these have literally been setting. And so her grandma goes on to Whatnot and stuff, right? Like does like auctions, right? Yeah. So she's got so for Christmas, that's what we got from her is like Pokemon, or not Pokemon, freaking Funkos and stuff. Cody got like the big Warmonger one that's like big and glows in the dark. So it's like a foot tall, Yeah. And she's like, I know where these came from. Like they had to come off of a Whatnot. All right. Yeah. So like these right here, I don't know anything about them. Right. But I was like, when she gave them to me, I looked up at Cody and Bobby and I was like, that fucking bag of Pokemon cards now I got my own, but I don't know anything about them. So I was looking at them like, I don't know if anything is worth any money. So I know how she buys them. And so like in my mind, because the Funkos that she got, she don't even know what they are. They're just a lot, right?
If they're first edition, every single one of them was worth something.
They're blue on the back. How do you know what edition they are? I don't know. They're still taped
by the Pokemon and the style of the card, the art,
like that.
I can't see it. It's fucking blurry.
Yeah, it's the lighting. It's made for my face, not for. I sent you a picture of it. But it says like it's just flat green, and I don't know, dude. I don't know how to tell what's what, and they're just all in a package.
No,
I've never. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
But those are worth something if you pull like VMAXs and all that stuff. Anything that's reverse hollow, full art cards.
Anything that looks cool.
Yep, pretty much.
See, and I don't know, and I know she probably got. Her grandma was probably like, oh. Well, you want to get him something, you know what I mean? So she probably just, and I'm not expecting anything out of them. Like I said, dude, they've set like this on my table.
One night.
Yeah, they've set like this on my table since Christmas, and that's where they still sit at. And I don't know what's in them, but we'll see.
If she had them on Whatnot's pretty reliable. Never mind. If you pull a fucking charge out, I'm coming down there and slapping the shit out of you.
I mean, I don't know what's the difference. I don't know, dude. I could open these up and like not know anything about them, like 100%.
You should wait and open them on stream.
I will. I'm opening this up. Look, so no, actually, these are 2 different packs. Oh, so hold on. Yeah, we can keep talking while I take the tape. Carefully. I'm not opening them, but so they're 2. Look, you can see. No, look. Yeah. So they're 2.
Okay, I got you.
They're 2 stacks.
Yeah,
but they look. I don't know if they're all the same, and I'm just trying to pull them apart because I can see one of these cards.
Be careful.
And see, like, there's a flamingo something here. It's a silver card on the other side.
Is the card itself holographic? Is there any hollow on it?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
No,
It does
shiny?
100, but it does 110 damage.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Nah,
Unless you're playing the actual Pokemon card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't fucking know, dude. That's all I know.
But Pokemon card game, they're valuable now. They're worth money now. So.
But yeah, she got so I'm not even, it was kind of cool, and I thought, well, fuck it, dude. Perfect time to bring them up. I'm not opening them,
Right?
because I don't even know what they are. Like, I thought about opening them on a stream, like you said one time. Whenever I don't know what the hell I'm talking.
You do it. Buy sleeves before you do it, please, sir.
She has some. She has some,
good.
but I don't know enough. I gotta adjust my light back down. But I don't know enough about them to.
When you do the stream, let me know. I'll hop in Discord with you and we can go through them.
Yeah, that's what I'll need. I'll need somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, because I obviously don't at all in life in general.
Play with them too. I'll buy me a couple packs and I'll open some with you.
There you go. I don't even know what they are. Like shit. I'm messing with my lights now.
Yeah,
like an idiot. But yeah, dude, I don't know. She, like I said, she got them, and I just happened to think it was funny because when I was looking for my vape, when I was panicking, before the podcast, I was like, I turned around and saw them. I'm like, oh, huh, look, there's these. Now it's, and I was like, I make fun of them about that. I got to show them these.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any, oh Lord, he's got to go get his bag now.
No, I don't have my bag.
Oh, okay.
These are the most recent ones I've opened. But I have some in my drawer.
Yeah, I haven't, dude. I've never even bought. She gets packs all like sure. Grandma gets her fucking. Yeah, she probably has some.
Pick some up,
dude. She probably has some in there because I don't even look at them. Like, I let her be. You know what I mean with her stuff.
Like
yeah. See, no, I don't know. I'll look through them. One day I'll open these up. One day we'll pop these bad boys open. And they're all, I can tell you this though, looking at them, and I've collected football cards, sports cards before, right? So looking at them as a person that looks at cards, I can tell you that none of them are all fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they all have straight corners. None of them are bending over each other.
Yep, that's good.
None of them are wavy, right? There's no undue spaces. So I at least know.
As long as they're not falling apart, frayed and all that stuff, they can be a little bent like these are, and that's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, those can happen in the pack, right? Like that's
yeah. Shit like that. Hollows. This right here is a reverse hollow. See how the whole card is like shiny on the bottom, and the picture is not? That's a reverse hollow.
Oh, okay. I don't know enough about any of that, dude.
Yeah, that's another reverse hollow.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
But any of the first gens, like even the first gens, even the fucking energies, worth like $1.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, dude, even when I was telling you about it, like even making fun of your Pokemon cards. Speaking of Pokemon, so it's broken the internet, and I saw this, and I don't even play the game, right?
Yeah.
We've discussed this a million times, but Red and something else are coming. They're doing a remake.
Yep.
I don't know anything about it because I know even you said when I mentioned it to you one time that you don't really even play the. You might have played the game, right? But you don't play the card game. But
I don't know if it's coming to a handheld device, but yeah, I know they're remaking the actual games.
They're putting it on. It's going on Switch too.
Okay, nice.
And I saw the whole thing. I saw was it was breaking the internet, and I saw a guy have his Nintendo 64 sitting on his back patio with a CRT TV sitting there, and he's like, when you hear the news, and he's like fucking turning it on, popping the top of the TV.
Yeah, I got this.
So, yeah. See, I haven't even.
It has like 23,000 games on it. Has every single Pokemon fucking version.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've never even played them, dude. I've never even played like, well, I have on my, so, I don't know if we, God dang, we've even talked about this before, but I started building an arcade, like an arcade cabinet, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped on it, as you can see with a lot of things I do. I start and never fucking finish them, right? But I got the controllers, and then what I did instead is I have it where it goes to a projector. So in the summer, we sit out here on the back patio with the fucking projector or a TV, like a 50-inch TV on a cart.
Yeah.
And play like arcade. It's got wireless controllers, and that has like a bunch of games on there. But I thought about it when I was looking up creating my own cabinet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking into the games to get and all this other stuff, dude. And the only Pokemon game I've ever played is the one that's on
64?
Switch. No, Switch.
Okay.
Way later. Switch, dude, of all games. And the whole reason why I even played it was right after COVID and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's whatever that game is that came out on Switch for Pokemon Sapphire or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude, but
you never played the Wii where you had to throw the Pokeball with the wand and all that stuff? Oh, that was hella fun.
No, dude, I've never, like I said, dude, I never like played them. And well, speaking of that, well, you know, Power World. Have you ever played Power World?
Nuh-uh.
That's like, you know, they got sued, all that shit, right? So
if it's not true Pokemon, I'm not playing it.
So, dude, you're not even playing Pokemon, you stupid. But yeah, they got that game. I'll just go ahead and talk about that real fast since we got it here. That game that me and Joe were playing, called dude, what is it called? It's not out yet, but the demo is free right now. So you get 8 hours to play in the world, but you can start over again, right? And then play another 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's called Guardians of the Wild Sky. Yeah, Guardians of the Penis. Yep. Guardians of the Wild Sky, dude. And it's like kind of like Pokemon meets Zelda-ish kind of. I don't know, dude. The gameplay is pretty decent in it so far. I found some caves and some stuff. Here, I'll pull it up. I can't change it to, there we go, to that one. Add to stage. Yeah, it's a quick, like real quick little thing, but it's pretty cool, man. Yo, what's up, Iron? But so like, yeah, do you like the way it shakes that tail? But you build like a ship like that and fly it. Like, so you build those. Yeah, and you capture these creatures in the little balls. Yeah.
So you can windsurf and shit?
Yeah, you can go fish. You can
I'll fish with her.
do all kinds of... I've played it enough to know it's not too bad.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's like Power Roll meets fucking Elder Scrolls meets...
Yeah. So you catch them in the little crystal things.
Avatar.
It's probably pretty loud. Sorry if it's loud.
Each fucking
Let me turn that. Yeah, so you attack ships with your creatures, nice. Fly.
There's a squirrel. Hey, look, a dragon squirrel.
Yeah. But yeah, it's...
And it's free? Is it free?
Yeah,
Is it free?
Yeah, right now it's. I was waiting until that got done. Yeah, because it was really loud there, and I could kind of hear you. So right now the demo is free. All right, so let me switch this back. Take that off the screen.
Yes, the new Forza looks fucking dope. Fucking Iron.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it takes place in Japan. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, so the demo's free right now. The demo is free, but it's not out. The game's not even out yet.
Okay.
But it's close enough to where they have a free full play demo.
Right.
You know? So yeah, and Forza looks good.
Bro, have you seen that people are taking Samsung phones, the new Samsung phones, and fucking making computers out of them?
Mm-mm.
Like little miniature computers, putting like a better fucking color processor on there, fucking overclocking them, and fucking going in and like tweaking the motherboards and making where they can plug in like USBs and all that shit into them, and like making a whole fucking housing and case around them and all that shit. It looked fucking dope.
Let's talk about the new Forza trailer. He said, let's not. I just now saw it. I heard you answer him, so I kept going. Do they have, is it up there? Forza.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if they have the new one. Forza 6. Oh, it's already out, huh? Or is it pre-purchase?
It should be pre-purchase. It shouldn't be out.
Oh, okay, advanced pre-purchase. Yeah, May 19th. Yeah, there it is. Here. Pull it, add to stage. Fuck it, we'll do that one. It's fine. Yeah, that's the little thing that they got right there. I haven't played a Need for Speed game, Iron, in like since Hot Pursuit.
And the world's supposed to be a lot more like city oriented and like more busy and more fucking lively and all that stuff.
Really?
Yep. And it takes place in fucking Japan, which is drifting is gonna be so fucking good.
It's in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more videos? Let's see if they got another.
Oh, there
video
should
in
be
here.
tons of videos.
Well, on Steam, they don't have. I'm on just looking on Steam. They got pictures. No, I'll have to find another one. We'll pull that away, and I'll find a better one real quick on somewhere, or if you find one. But I don't. I don't. That's all. That's all that they have on Steam is just that little
Yeah.
tidbit right there.
Go on YouTube.
The trailer on YouTube. Okay, I'll go on YouTube then. Why not?
Go on YouTube.
You go on YouTube.
Why don't you have going? Why don't you on what the YouTube?
Forza 6 trailer. Let me find it. Yeah, dude. What was that? Okay. There we go. 2.6 million views probably a month ago. This is probably this one. Let me pull this up here now and change what I'm sharing. Give me a second here. Remove. No. Remove. Stop screen. Okay. Add. Sorry. We'll get there in a second, man. What are you up to, Iron Man? How's it going? Easter egg at the end of the trailer. He was asking you. He was asking if you saw the Easter egg at the end of a trailer or something.
Oh, I have not seen that Easter egg.
What do you? Is it which trailer? Is it going to be this one? I wonder if we're talking about the same one. I'm just adding it to the stage. Iron, give me just a second, bro.
Easter egg. I sound familiar. My brain's being fucking picked apart now that you mentioned that. It sounds.
Is it like how long is the one you're talking? There's one that's 47. So here, we'll just play this one too. Put this up here. Add to stage. There we go. There's this one. Wait, I probably don't have audio. Give me a second.
Oh yeah. It's the Gundam at the end of it. Yeah, you see the Gundam fucking leg. Yeah, that's right.
Huh. That'd be cool. So they're probably gonna put something Gundam in there.
Sure,
huh?
Yeah, I'm sure there will be some kind of an event with the Gundams and all that stuff.
There we go. Now we probably have audio.
Since it's
This one?
this one should be it.
Or is that the same? That looks dope right there.
Yeah, the biggest map in the fucking history of Forza Horizon so far. And I hear that customizations are supposed to be way more intense customization for all.
Yeah.
A lot more cars and all that stuff. Physics, dude. The most realist fucking physics in a fucking race car fucking like they went so outrageously with the fucking physics on this game. It's fucking insane.
This is gameplay from Forza Horizon
There you go.
shown during Xbox Developer Direct. I've removed everything unnecessary, the hosts and presentation edits, and left only pure gameplay so we can take a calm look at how the game looks and feels. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the game.
That looks
some
pretty
subtle
good.
Details that are easy to miss on a first watch. Now let's just watch the gameplay and break things down.
Skip ahead here a little. Oh, there you go. Looks like it's going to be good.
Detail. The visuals look
Weather
really
cycle
impressive.
seasons, just like, well, they've always had weather cycles
Yeah.
and seasons, right?
And now we're taking you to the place
That was
we've wanted
Forza
to visit
Seasons.
for a very long time.
That looks
But
good.
even on this one, just the wheel mechanics themselves. So coming from Forza fucking 5, they used like 5 points of contact for the wheels. They're going to like 18 points of contact to the wheels. They're like they
So they're going to be more
hours.
like a true
Many of us
sim.
are tired of
yeah,
starting
like a
Then
true
maybe.
sim, but in an
games as
arcade
superstar.
world.
This time, things look
Huh.
different. The game finally seems to introduce a proper
That'd be
progression
cool.
system, and that's honestly great to see.
And
We'll skip ahead
they
a
did that
little
for
here.
like every single component of the car and all that
Set
stuff,
things up.
handling and all that stuff, braking and
Events,
everything.
tracks, and areas to explore.
Yeah, that
Sounds
looks
are way
good
better
though.
than this one.
Throughout that journey, all of
Seasonality and
the
breadth.
team about the nuances.
I'm just skipping through a little.
You can
Sorry,
see
it's
how
a long
carefully
video,
evolved the
so
directions and textures.
that looks
Here
fucking
we get a
sick
better
though.
look at the wheels and suspension. The car really feels alive even in just this clip. Check
Hell
out the
yeah.
environment too. The way the lighting hits the asphalt and
It's
surroundings.
actually cool.
really tells
Fucking
the sense of
a lot of
speed and
concept
realism.
cars that they brought
developers are
into
clearly
the world
focusing
now.
on
That's actually
authenticity.
production cars and
From
all
the
stuff. They
interior to the
used them in
exterior,
fucking
every
Forza
detail
to
is
test them
crafted
and
to
all that stuff,
impress.
and
That's
to
the
like
cover
see
car
what
of the
people
Forza
fucking think
Horizon
of them and all that
6.
stuff. And they took them
Right.
to the
Let's
real
see
world
how
and
it
fucking
drives
made them
in
mass
actual gameplay
productions.
next.
That's cool. Yeah, that looks sick, dude.
Engineering perfection.
Actually, the Hoonigan, you know Ken Block?
There goes off road. Look, they got the
Yeah,
the
rally. And all
rally.
that.
Yeah,
You
drag
know Ken
racing.
Block?
Do I?
Yeah, Ken
Sorry,
Block,
I
the rally
paused
racer
that,
that
'cause-
passed away. They,
I heard of him.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he had a twin turbo fucking Mustang that they like totally fucking customized. But before they had the actual chassis and all that stuff for it, they
Right.
rendered it in Forza for him in his own fucking private server for him to fucking test out before they actually made the concept car in real life to fucking see what the physics and all that stuff and felt like and everything to get so he can have like an actual test thing before it was actually real and all that stuff.
Right.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It looks good, dude. Like, I mean, there's so much good stuff coming out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, well, the remakes, right? Those are going crazy right now. Not like
Mhm.
so they're not calling them. Man, I was reading an article on that. So the difference between a remake and a remaster, right? So a remaster, I don't know, you know, but I know that
Remaster is an existing game. A remake is a total remake of the actual game. That's like so. God of War. They're taking all the God of Wars. They're taking those
Yeah.
games and they're fully remaking the whole game with new
Yeah.
graphics and all.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing that, you know, Fallout 3, blah blah
Yep.
blah. But they talked, you know, they showed some. There was a big talk today about Fallout 5, talking about it probably being London, maybe
Oh, really?
is what they're talking about. Which I don't know if they're really ready to save the. What was the title of it? Is Besada ready to save the wasteland or not? You know, like because 76 was, you know, 76 was all right, but it's no 4. You know.
Yeah.
It's no that, but yeah, anyway. A lot of that I'm telling, well, Forza I already have, you know, because of Game Pass. So
Right.
I don't have to worry about even getting that one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely in on that when it comes. But yeah, there's some, I don't know why I can't get it back to the one that we were on. There it is. Jesus Christ. But yeah, dude. That looks good. I
Customize
mean,
your garage looks cool, and the friend's garage will be able to. Oh yeah, that's fucking sick, dude. Did you
Yeah, the
invent your
last Ronin.
friends?
I was talking about that. I think in the thing about Last Ronin, did you know they were talking about putting they're thinking about doing a live action Ninja Turtles movie again with the people in the suits. And I think that Last Ronin, they thought it was going to be one, then they came out with a cartoon movie. Now they're saying that Last Ronin may be the one where they put them back in the suits and it's actually people.
It's a single guy that's YouTuber that's getting it funded.
Is it the Last Ronin one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Last Ronin. He was talking about the Last Ronin. Iron was mentioning that last Ronin game, but I haven't seen the Last Ronin game yet. But yeah, but it'll look. The story of Last Ronin is interesting anyway because, you know, we're from that generation of. Let me see if I can find something on it real quick. Last Ronin game trailer. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a PlayStation. It looks like it's a PlayStation exclusive from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that looks. Is this one new? Let's see. Newest is a month. Let's see what this does here. Oh yeah, dude, check this out. Hold on, I'm gonna pop this back up there, man. Add that to. Why is it not on the stage now? There it is. Check this out, dude. Look at this thing.
Oh shit.
We used to laugh. We used to say nothing could break us.
That's not real.
Might be, but it's from PlayStation. It's from the family. Yeah, look. Yeah, this is from the.
I'm the only one left.
I don't know. Game Pulse
is
what it says. But I don't know if this is. It says trailer, so I don't know. I don't know if it's the game, but it popped up and said PlayStation. PS5 games concept first trailer. Yeah, right there.
Last because I have to see this through. They took my home.
I don't know if it's the actual, but yeah, that's what it looked like as a last run-in. So
Yeah.
oh, it's just that. This is all it
They
is.
didn't take my will.
Yeah. Sorry, that popped up. But yeah. Yeah, see, it had the actual PlayStation at the end, so I would assume more often than not. You know what I mean? That's much more reliable, it seems, than just something else. That PlayStation, I'm sure, would come back and say something as crazy as PlayStation is about their fucking shit. But nah, dude, last Ronin would be that. Dude, that would be a lot. Like, I think that would be the adult version of Ninja Turtles for sure.
Oh, 100%.
You know,
Oh,
because
you
it's
see them making
definitely
new
gore.
Spawn?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is gonna play Spawn. Al Simmons.
Yeah. And make that great. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. So there, I don't know that. Well, there's not a trailer for like gameplay yet, but it's a concept trailer. It says from PS5, in which that would make sense that that's what it is. But dude, that'll be good. I mean, I think I still like the Ninja Turtles games they put out that are like the side scroller ones, right?
Yeah,
like
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, yeah. So Shredder's Revenge. Have you seen that one or whatever?
Yep.
It's on there now. Dude, there's mods to that. It's pretty cool to play. Like, it's nostalgic wise, but I do kind of want not a cartoonish Ninja Turtle game. I want something like, you know, like Iron was just saying, it's going to be on the, you know, the God of War engine because it's from PlayStation.
And yeah.
Dude, I think that would be, yeah, dude, with some good combat, like some good, like
the Wolverine game coming out.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's gonna, yeah. I think I'm gonna take a pause on games and do that. What's that? Oh, you were talking about those phones you're talking about.
Those phone fucking PCs, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
People are making whole fucking PC cases and shit out of them.
That's crazy, dude. So they actually, I'm gonna have to look that up. I got lots of Galaxy phones laying around, Ultras. I say lots, and
shit. Yeah,
that's crazy.
They're pre-made fucking little PCs and shit.
I mean, they have computing power to them. I guess you wouldn't be able to play. I mean, I guess you could play enough games that they already play with mobile on them, right?
Yeah, because most of the Samsung phones have a like this one right here. You plug it into your computer and it brings up a fucking desktop interface.
Yeah. I have the.
And so that's what they're running the shit off of, and they're like playing fucking Warzone and stuff off of them.
That's crazy.
And it's like just a little fucking miniature PC you can just take to your friend's house and like boom, fucking setup.
Yeah,
full fucking HDMI port and all that shit up in there. It's fucking wild.
That's crazy, dude.
I thought it was fucking cool as shit when I fucking first heard it. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. They should be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah, nah, dude, I think the last Ronin stuff, man, is only smart for them to make for PlayStation Studios to do.
Right. Yeah, so
like they get
great. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take a drink. They would definitely get my money on that one.
Oh, same.
So Iron, next week, what are we drinking? Bourbon?
Are we all drinking? I don't drink anymore.
We don't have to. You don't have to drink.
I would appreciate it if y'all didn't drink around me.
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen, dude. This is a podcast, dude. Don't be a bitch. God damn it. I know he's used as a smoker all the time, that like, and I feel fucking goofy as fuck every time like we're talking, like we were talking to Old Fashions. Yeah, I'll have to get in some. I'll probably end up getting Block Ice again. I'll probably end up doing I'll probably have an Old Fashioned. Yeah, I'll probably have an Old Fashioned. I got to go buy whatever I got. I mean, I have some Buffalo Trace in the thing, but I'd want to get I'm not saying I'm going to drink, dude. I'm just going to have like one or two, you know, not like Joe's podcast, dude. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing Joe's podcast. I still have that bottle. I think I've talked about that, dude.
Yeah.
That bottle sits right behind there, bro. Oh my Lord. Now there's been podcasts. I'm not going to say with Iron's pod, like when he comes on next week, I'm not going to say now I'm going to get off and stop drinking immediately. Right. but I'm not gonna get drunk on podcasts like I did with Joe. Joe's podcast, dude. Good lord, dude.
We
when
were
he
all
was
fucking
on,
drunk.
oh my lord, dude. I'm not trying. I don't want to get that drunk on pod. Now afterwards might be fine, but
yeah,
that'll
I
be.
finished off half a bottle of fucking mead, and then I dabbed into my fucking whiskey that I had.
Oh man, dude. I don't even remember the rest of that night. I'm telling you, I don't remember podcast ending. I remember looking up and seeing the timer and going back 4 hours. We got to get off of here. That's all that I remember, dude. I'm telling you, man.
I don't even remember it either. I don't like.
Oh, I don't, and I don't remember what we did after. I think that's the first night I played Marvel. I only played Marvel Rivals drunk. I think that's.
I haven't even watched it yet.
I still haven't. I'm still. I don't care. It was a good time. Oh, dude, yeah. I went to go make clips, right? I told you that. Like, I finally uploaded it to make clips. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't even want to look at the clips. Not like in a bad way, but I know, dude, I was fucking hammered. You know, you're hammered on a live because I don't get drunk on especially camera and in public too much, right? But like whenever I got off and I had messages from people on Discord that I didn't even know that watched the podcast. Right. And they were like, oh, they're a little drunk, huh? And I was like, oh shit. I must have been tore up. Then I told you I went and I looked at one of the clips when it made the clip, and it starts off with me going, no. And I was like, no, I'm done. I fucking paused it. Yeah, exactly. Got off. I
don't want to watch my shit either.
I was like, dude, I don't want to. It's funny enough, but like, I don't know. You know,
I think it got to the point of the show was like, we don't even give a fuck that we're even like, we forgot that we're in a podcast. We're just fucking talking and just bullshitting and just being some drunk motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
That's all that shit was.
But it was a good time, dude. It was a good time, man. You gotta have those, man. You know, like I'm not opposed to, you know, whatever happens. But like I don't, you know.
We get off fucking.
But god dang it, but we try to
shit to each other.
Yeah, but we try to make it a Tuesday night so that doesn't happen because we got to go to bed. But no. That's so I can tell you I can tell you when I was on Lucid and Irons podcast that night. That's the night I came into your Discord when you prod and everybody was playing that, and I kept holding up the bottle saying I was gonna finish it. That was that night. So I've been up that night, dude. I don't know what time I went to bed that night either. And then Joe's podcast. And then those are the only 2 times where I've kept like going, you know, like I've had a few here and there when we were on podcast, dude, but I don't know what it was when I got off with fucking Iron and There's podcast, bro. I like had another drink and it went down way too smooth. And then I was in there playing games with y'all, dude. I don't even know what I was doing when I'm playing. I'm probably playing like I'm sure you watched me play and were like, dude, why am I even playing with this fucker right now?
I was having a blast. I was enjoying your ass.
Just fucking, here I come. And I don't even know what I'm doing, dude. And I'm just fucking going in and dying every time, dude. But it was fun, you know? And like, but most of the time that doesn't happen, you know? I'm pretty sure that Tuesday especially when I have to talk about subjects, you know, what we're going to talk about, I don't want to let that out of the bag until we make the video for it. But, you know, when we talk about subjects like we're going to talk about, then it's nice to have a drink or two. Yep. But I don't want to be drunk talking about those kind of subjects. When we were just shooting the shit as friends, you know, like, and just sitting around, that's the time when I got to watch myself. Yeah. That's when I had to watch myself because before you know it, I'm over here fucking talking about those bottles gone and what the fuck, dude. And most people start to pass out when they start to drink. Somehow I get like this, dude, energy
the same
boost,
way. I'll
man.
Fucking push. I'll be the last. Like any party I've gone to, I've always been the last motherfucker to fucking fall asleep or fall out.
Yeah. I'll probably end up having Iron. I'll probably end up drinking some mezcal, some illegal mezcal. I'll probably have a mezcal old fashioned for my first one. Oh, we'll be in trouble, dude. Because if I start drinking, that's every time, dude. When I drink mezcal,
do some Irish car bombs.
Yeah, dude. Let's just fucking. You know what, dude? No subject on that podcast, bro. Let's just call it getting smasted. Schmasted. You have to. You can't even be wasted.
No,
We'll just be
no,
calling
we can't. No, if we're gonna do that, we gotta move it to a fucking Friday.
getting smashed, with iron, getting smashed with iron squirrel on a Tuesday.
I don't want to wake up fucking drunk. My days of doing that is in the past.
Oh, dude. I don't. Yeah, no, I can't do it on Tuesday. Like I said, well, I don't have the worries on Tuesdays like some.
Yeah.
But Thursday when I was on with Iron and them, dude, normally like, I guess I thought, I don't know, man. I guess I had a flashback of like it being the weekend and gonna have fun. And I jumped in your Discord and I was around more than one person.
Yeah.
And because I'm a social drinker, I think not social drinker, but I'm a sociable drinker.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody that likes to, I don't get angry when I've been drinking. So the more I drink, the more I want to talk, and I already talk enough, you know? Fuck, dude. And
fucking amplifies it 10 times.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. Like that story Roy always tells about me and you've probably heard that story before. When we were at we were out drinking, playing pool, right? And armed security guards outside. I'm thinking you've heard Roy tell that story. And I walk up to him, dude. I'm drunk, dude. It's my birthday. All right. I walk up to this dude. He's got a vest on, and I poke him in the chest, and I'm like, "You ain't shit." I was like, "I got bigger guns than that." Right. And Roy's like, "Oh, fuck, dude. We're about to have a fight." Well, I ended up talking to the guy. We ended up becoming friends, exchange phone numbers. Like, I tell him about other gigs that he can get as a security guard. Like, how did that start from me being drunk? Just walking up to him. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, dude. I'm not really. I think it'll be a fun time. And then we got, like I said, well, I don't know. Did you know that, Iron? You know who's the after you is so the next Tuesday after yours is Riley. And then after that is Negley and Hottie with the shoddy. And then after that is Malice. Yeah, so it's a nice. You are the first in a wonderful lineup that is coming down the pipeline. You're the first in a whole month's worth of guests that we have lined up, dude. It's going to be a nice month, man. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, other than that, dude, that's really all that's kind of, like I said, a lot of, I don't know if let me pull this up real fast. Let me see if I missed anything that was kind of cool that it was coming out.
Did y'all see that Discord pushed back their age verification thing and they're not doing it no more?
Yeah, that I knew that was I waited long enough. Sorry, I got this fucking hair. If you're wondering what the fuck I keep doing.
Holy shit, you have hair?
Dude, I needed to go get a haircut today. I'm not gonna get it done. Don't make fun of my hair, dude. Look, it's darker than usual. Okay, usually you don't even notice I have this much. All right, but right back here I have a cowlick. Right, okay, it's bald. It's the worst hair in the world. All right, so it's bald and then a cowlick. Right, I don't know if you can really see, but it's like so it's bad. So after I got out of the shower, I got like my hair is a little longer than normal right here. Right,
happy trail of your head.
So it sticks. So it's popping out when I rub my head. Now it's bothering me. I got to stop doing it. But I had like one hair popping out of the hole of the hat. Yeah. Right. So I'm like fucking with the one hair. Dude, it's so stupid. So I got to stop. But that's what I've been over here fucking rubbing on my head for. But yeah, dude, it'll I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. This month. I don't remember what else. Oh, I was pulling up this. So Elden Ring has another DLC coming out March 15th, Shadow of Urge. But I have not even, dude, have you played Elden Ring at all? Never played it. That's sad.
Play it?
Never once.
I've beaten it twice.
Never once played it, bro. And that's somebody was asking me in the live the other day, do you like Souls? Are you like a Souls player? You know, and I was like, Souls like games. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I can't believe I haven't played Elden Ring. I haven't played Wukong either.
I haven't played Wukong either.
Elden
Ring is chef kiss of a game.
Yeah. Banjo-Kazooie. Speaking of remasters, Banjo-Kazooie is confirmed for later this year for a remaster. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead. That's all I had to say about that part. But then you're saying something. No, I have another thing to say, but I don't want to cut you off.
What I was gonna say is, since the fucking Discord stuff has happened, there was another Discord like website and all that stuff. They have all the same features and everything, but the cool thing about it is they have these worlds, right? That your friends can conglomerate in, and they're like full 3D rendered in worlds and all that stuff, and you can walk around in them as you're chatting to your friends and all that stuff. And but it also has a browser on it, right? And each browser website you go to has its own world within that too. So you can like discover all these worlds. So it's like a video game inside the fucking Discord, inside like the
Yeah,
actual, yeah, it's so
it's like
fucking
Second
sick.
Life, huh?
Yeah, but within the Discord itself, it's like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about checking that shit out.
Yeah, check it out. Let me know. So Sega, here's one for you. Sega's gonna come out. They teased that they might come out with a Sega Genesis Rewind, a modern console celebrating 40 years.
They need to.
So I think they're gonna remake like so. Because they dropped, they stopped after Genesis, or not Genesis, after Dreamcast. Sega literally said they were the first gaming company that did it smart, I feel like, dude. Because now Atari's followed along, right? Now, Atari just makes video games.
Yeah.
They said, you know what? We'll get out of the console war and we'll just make video games. Fuck you, I'm not growing a mullet. Dude, I can't. What the hell am I look like with the fucking mullet, bro? Tell me where this mullet's
what do you call yours?
gonna fit in at, dude. He's growing a mullet. That's what he keeps talking about. Wait, well, that's gonna be like when he comes on next week. That's what we're gonna make sure he shows off. That's about how much
his hair too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, dude, if he's losing his hair, bro. What are we talking about here?
Do you see they're making another Backrooms? Like, I don't know if it like it's.
I haven't.
It's called Backrooms, and it looks like another game about Backrooms. So I don't know if it's like a rendition or like a second one to Backrooms. I don't know what it is. I'm so confused on the title.
Huh. Oh, yeah, I don't know. What's it called? Backrooms what?
It's just called Backrooms.
Oh, it's just called Backrooms. I mean, there's a bunch of Backrooms games out there, right? But it could be. That's about how much I have. Dude, let's not talk about hair, bro. Let's talk about video games, streaming, weird shit, friends. We could talk about all kinds of things. Butt sex. Anything but fucking hair, dude. Hair is a touchy subject, bro. Look at this, dude. Okay. You know how long it's been since I got a haircut? A month. This is what grows in a month, okay? Don't fucking start with me on that shit. Do not start with me on it, man. Yeah, dude, I really want to. I'm torn with VR, man. VR hurts my head, but then I like it at the same time enough in snidbits. So I think I'll keep playing with it until maybe my mind gets to it. What? What the fuck you laughing at, dude? Ain't nothing funny. I'm trying not to talk about hair. Leave me alone.
Well, my head hit it, so I fucking scratched it.
No, dude, stop. All right, well, that's all we have for this week.
Sorry, I have a full head of hair and y'all don't.
Yeah. Well, you got to be cool somehow, I guess, dude. We got the personality, you got the hair. Works out. But yeah. Oh, they had a leak. Did you see that leak from GTA 6? That's all been taken down now that they could find it anyway. I saw parts of it where they showed the animals. So they say it got leaked from Rockstar had a DMCA takedown spree, right? But they said it was a snippet from the actual game. It's the build leak. So like from the devs. Yeah. It was a leak, dude. The animals look sick. You can't even find it now. Like they literally, Rockstar went through and made, they can submit for those videos to take down. Yeah, dude, they went through and ripped. So I think they're real. If Rockstar went that crazy about it, something's real, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit looks sick, bro. Like the fur on the animals looked like.
Do you know
real.
Jinxie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know him, but
I want to know. I don't know if it was a friend of his, whatever, but he was on Xbox and he's like, he joined the fucking voice chat with one of his friends, I'm assuming, and he's like, "Why are you playing GTA 6?" He's like, well, you see, he's like, are you a dev? And he's like, I really can't speak on anything right now. He's like, I can't, like I can't even like, I can't put words to it right now. It's like, or I get in trouble. That's like, I can't say literally one thing about what I'm doing. He's like, okay. He's like, but you're playing GTA. He's like,
yeah,
I mean, without saying yes, he's like, trying to say yes without voicing the word yes.
Yeah. I was reading Iron. So Iron, you know what was cool, bro, is in Red Dead, dude. I don't know if you ever played Red Dead. That was my dream about in Red Dead, was when they did Red Dead Online, I pictured something different than what they delivered on Red Dead Online. I did. I pictured it to be, because I left it at what it was, right? So I haven't played it since, and I haven't played like Red M, like 5M has a Red M, right?
Yeah.
But like he was talking about when he was saying about GTA 6 about having that, he's like, imagine, going to hang ahead, going to get a buffalo, like going hunting with your friends online. Like that's what I pictured it being, but they didn't ever bring you where you could buy your own land as a ranch. They kept that little fucking camp, dude. And yeah, exactly. Like I liked the game, and I liked, so that's what I liked when you beat the game, you've played Red Dead, right? Too?
I haven't.
Okay, you haven't. So when you beat the game,
I've seen enough gameplay on it though.
Okay. So when you beat the game, you can continue.
Yeah, like new game plus.
Well, yeah, it just keeps going, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you go online, dude, and online was like, it wasn't what I expected it to be. I thought they were going to make it more of Western living.
Yeah, like
because
dude, fucking around with your friends
and going more like GTA Online, but with that, where you could have a garage, a house, an apartment, not this fucking campsite, and then you got to go buy these things. You get what I'm saying? They took too long with it, because Red Dead's environment, it was beautiful, dude, and that's how old. So I can only imagine what they're going to do with GTA with that environment. And dude, that will be sick. I think that game, if it's done right, and when it comes out, we also will have to very much keep in mind that how long GTA 5 was around 5 years, really 4 years before online was even really ready, was about 4 years, right?
Yeah.
It was empty as fuck, not a whole lot to do. What's his name's jobs? You can only do 2 heists, right? To start off, you could do Lester's heist and the other one.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and then it took them 4 or 5 years, and then we came around, and now it's branched out. So with that keeping in mind, I think they will do better with the jump off of GTA 6, but I don't expect it to be not flawless, right? It's not going to be a flawless victory for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's going to have its bugs, dude, but I think of all games, that game has the absolute potential to take everybody's minds that I know. And we talk about living in a simulation. I see that game being, if it can be done right from what I've been seeing, dude, I think everybody will live a second life in that game.
Yep.
Like Iron's saying, like they're talking of, they've focused a lot on fishing, right? So they've openly said that they're going to bring that, and heavier on hunting, and they want to make it more living.
Yeah.
Well, right. So they're saying if you can go to prison there, you can go to jail. Yeah. So like on Star Citizen, we played that, right? So Star Citizen has that part to it, and it fits in well.
Yeah.
And I can say this, if they do that and you have to go in and work your time off and spend your time, dude, people are going, dude, it is, I'm in, and the crazy thing is with the cars, you're going to get people like Iron that like to, not like Iron, but other people too, that they're only, because Iron does it. He surprised me with playing as much as he loves Cyberpunk. I'd never put him into playing those type of games and getting into those as much as he has, but that's a good thing, but with those things being done, and I don't know him from GTA, you get what I'm saying? I don't know him. Well, yeah, well, Iron, so in jail in Star Citizen, this is what I was going to say, in Star Citizen, if Flames goes to jail, we can make a escape. He can go through an escape route, and we can pick him up and try to run from the police. Exactly. Yeah. You could do a jailbreak on Star Citizen. So Imagine if they do all of that, dude. And what's gonna happen? Like, you're gonna engulf everyone.
Yeah.
No one's left out. There is no exclusivity of, hey, I just like to gun and shoot people.
Yeah.
I just like to fish. I like to race. You're gonna live a full fucking life. Dude.
That's what I've been saying since I've been playing SnowRunner and how good SnowRunner is and all that stuff. That's a game that I want, is a blue collar type game that's like GTA, but it's all centered around like blue collar work and, you know, stuff like that. Fishing, hunting, go to work and all that stuff. You get to go mudding and all that stuff. Have fun with your friends, build your house, have property and all that stuff. But it's all built around like, you know, hands-on working, oil rigs and all that stuff type of, you know, world and all that stuff. You get out, you know, hook your trailers up and all that stuff and all that type of stuff. And
you got a boat? Let's go boating.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
all that. Yeah.
Well, I'll bring the truck over. You got the boat.
Yeah,
I'll pull it out there, dude. That's gonna
pretty
be
much like Southern living and, you know, like Northern living and all that shit. And
yeah,
you know, SnowRunner has the blueprint to do it. The way SnowRunner is right now has everything in the game to fucking make that shit fucking happen. And I don't know why they don't fucking capitalize on that.
Yeah, I like so that's the thing where it gets me, man, is I'm a survival to my core. I'm an ESO nerd, you know, like I like to play games that are massive multiplayer. I like to show off. I like to, just like why we, you know what I mean? Like even with when we send pictures like to back and forth to each other about this graphic, this video with Iron, with anybody else, right? We like to talk about what we've upgraded, what we've done, show off our cars. Same thing with Forza, dude. That's the great thing about Forza. Hey man, jump on real quick. Let me pull up on you. Check this fucking thing out, dude.
And it's not about how fast fucking build or you know,
and you put your own skins on it, you know, because you can draw on them and do all that stuff, which to me, dude, if they do that, and with them buying with and I hate to like blow this up so much and get everybody, you know what I mean, because that's all the hype anyway, right? But if they bought 5M, which they did, they now own the asset company, they now own the modding company. So now the mods are going to go through, and they already said they're going to be there. And you've seen this from people like those streamers that play, that have their own servers, and they do is RP, right? They've started bringing those people into the fold already. So that means they're already going to go with RP elements, right? So, dude, if they do that, bro, and you're going to think about if you can make, I don't know how depth this is going to go. We're talking, so at Jump Off, we're talking one type of game, right? But 5 years down the road, when when I'm fucking 50 fucking years old, and this is crazy to say. Sorry, I said that so loud. The kid's probably sleeping, but because it's crazy to think that. But at 50 years old, dude, and we're all still friends and still hanging out, talking wherever we're at in our streaming, whatever else things, right? When this game hits, dude, and we revisit this again 3 years after it's came out, that's going to be a crazy time.
Oh yeah,
because it's going to be I see that game taking over a lot of games because they can inject. We talk about we talk about Forza 6, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Iron. You're already 50. So you beat me by a week. But but with Forza 6 coming out now, imagine never caring about Forza 6 because you already have all of that going on in your GTA world along with everything else.
Yeah.
Like that's where this starts to get to, right? That's the thing that really like that drives me to. I try not to get my hype up about it. You don't hear me talk about GTA because GTA, even when I was not streaming and doing stuff, right? GTA 5 online took up so much of my time, dude.
Yeah. Doing
remedial, like just doing jobs, just going and doing things. Like it was fun. Hey man, what are you doing? Jump on, dude. Let's go fucking do whatever. You know, like literally whatever. Like that's and imagine that. Like, hey, what you doing? I'm over here. Cool, man. Let's meet up, dude. I'm home from work. Like, dude, imagine in my mind now. So, you know, that's what gets scary, right? Is we go back to GTA, which is almost 20 years now, right? GTA 5, which is crazy. Not really, but it's been a long time. What, 10, 15 now, right? 15 maybe. Whatever it is. But now at this point, dude, I'm older, right? So it's not like I have, it's not the same time, So it seems like it's like that's the scary part too, dude. My old man self is gonna like Iron State. I'm gonna go hunt buffalo and shit. Be out there fishing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I'm fishing, bro. But you've been on GTA fishing for 6 hours. What can you be doing? It doesn't fucking matter. I'm watching movies and Discord and fishing, bro.
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Yep.
Like, dude, that's gonna be cool
it's
as
gonna
shit.
be like the Oasis from fucking Ready Player One. Every single game is gonna be one fucking massive game eventually.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be just a massive perpetual, like, no, they're gonna take their mathematical fucking shit that makes No Man's Sky. They're gonna use that shit and make a massive open world. You just have thousands upon thousands of fucking games. You just go, oh, I'm gonna go to this world. I'm gonna go to this world, and
Yeah, well, like Kat had never seen. So I don't know, was it during the podcast or during one of the lives or something? I don't remember, dude. But Kat said she never saw Hackers, the movie, right?
Yeah.
So we watched it in Discord while she was working one night. Well, I think I've touched on this in the podcast, and I'm not by any means now or anywhere near because the talent, I haven't paid attention to it. But back in the day, dude, I wrote some code, I did some hacking, some things that had nothing big, nothing important, like crazy, right? But the crazy part is, dude, in that movie, so everybody talks about a handle, right? So in the movie, that's what they said. So my handle, whenever I did that, was disk overdrive, right? Okay. Well, if you ever seen the movie Crash and Burn and blah, 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 they have all these different, you get what I'm saying, right? So I thought it was cool, but dude, when they're in the computer and it's flying around, and that didn't happen back then, right?
Yeah.
But visually, you get to that, like the visual stimulation from code, and that's what makes programmers different. I really believe that, is they visually see that, right? But the crazy part now is with VR and the way things are, bro, like, not saying to hackers, but like going into that aspect of it, dude, where you put on like a headset and you are in that world now.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's I think through the monitors, through everything else. Now, how far are we? I think we're pretty far off. I think we might see it in our lifetime because we're that close. We're close, but we're far. Right. But I think
we're close in the technology we have, but consumers getting it costs an arm and a leg to get it right.
Well, I think between that and the development of the game and the level of keeping the cheaters out, because then you're talking a whole grand scale, right? You're not talking, you got a lot of other issues that go in with that. But I think
you have Meta right now, which is a whole world in itself.
Well, that's what, dude.
But look at the graphics and all that stuff. They're not the best graphics in the world and all that stuff. And there's still a lot of fucking bugs, and there's still a shitload of issues that still they got to work out and everything. So,
but yeah, I sit over here. That's what I was talking about the that electrician simulator game.
Yeah,
dude, you could literally hold the controller in your hand and you take the fucking screws out, dude. Now you're not like pulling and soldering, but you grab the solder gun and you solder the fucking ends, dude. It's cool as shit, bro. Like I see it as the future, but I don't see it as the only future, right? Because not everybody wants to have a headset on, right? Not everybody wants fucking Ray-Ban glasses with the fucking camera in them, right? Not everybody wants all of those things to be. It's still got to be mouse, keyboard, touching things, but like I think
it'll eventually be like a neural connection, way in the future, maybe 100, 200 years in the future.
I don't think it'll even be that far. Well, they already have Neuralink, bro. It ain't gonna be that far.
Like, have you seen Black Mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Where they fucking put those things in their head and they go into the actual video game and they're their actual character and shit.
Yeah.
It'll eventually get to something of that scale.
Yeah. I think so, man. We're already heading that way, dude. That's why, there's a reason why, people that play, people play a lot of Fortnite, right? But a lot of other games, the thing that everybody looks for is an escape, man.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to like escape. We've talked about that a bunch of times where like, is it healthy or not? But not an unhealthy escape. But dude, life, I don't want to say life sucks because life is great. This is the only life I got, but life is tough.
Oh yeah.
Life ain't a fucking cakewalk, dude. And as much as we want to act like it is sometimes, it ain't a fucking, we're tough people and we only got the chance we got, man. But life, sometimes you want to go and just escape, man.
Well, What's that quote from Sylvester Stallone? Life will beat you down if you let it.
Yeah. Dude, like life is life, and it's not. I when people are like, "Well, that's not fair," well, and when people are like, "Well, life's not fair," life is the most fair thing that there is.
Yeah.
We all
the
die.
Most honest thing that we fucking have.
You know, that's
if you don't contribute in your fucking life, you fucking die.
People may not be fair sometimes, but life is pretty fair.
Yep.
I feel like, you know,
if
like
you're a fucking bum and don't contribute to shit, people fucking tend to leave your ass because you ain't fucking doing your shit.
What was so we were talking, because, you know, we talk about like space stuff a lot. You know, I talk to a lot of people about that stuff a lot. Well, there's a comedian. He says, he's like, now let me blow your mind for a second. We're on a pebble going millions of miles an hour in nothingness, but nothingness is expanding. There's becoming more of nothing. Yeah. You know, he's like,
and we're traveling on Earth around rotating the sun. Rock. We're moving right now through fucking space. We're on a space station
through nothing, through nothing, through nothingness, through nothingness. And it's becoming more vast. The nothingness is expanding to more nothingness. Like,
nothingness, dude, moving more to nothingness.
We were talking about that, and I don't know, you know, like, I don't know how there's not a bunch of people asked there, but as opinions and comments after, if you watch the podcast, because I know a lot of people watch you know what I mean, after, but I would like to know people's opinions on this. True opinions. Think about this for a second. And if you're here now, you can comment on it. But I'm gonna ask you this. And if so, you know how, like, what were those celebrities that went up there? I think it was Virgin that did it, but
they went to space.
Katy Perry, they didn't go to space. They went to the stratosphere.
Went to the edge of it.
They went to where it's no gravity. That's where satellite, that's orbit, right?
Yeah.
So here's the real question. If you could go to space, right? And you look down on Earth. Now, because we've seen pictures and everything, dude. I don't know if I'd have a heart attack, dude, but I might go into hyperventilation to realize how small and how much we really don't mean shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I got you. I said allegedly. But if we went up there, dude, and you look down on Earth, dude, and think about how you would, we can't say how we would react, dude.
Well, you also get a perspective of how fucking massive Earth is, too.
Dude, I think I would start. I don't know if I would have a heart. Cody, my brother, said he would have a heart attack. He's like, I'm pretty sure I would have a heart attack just looking down. You know, we were talking about if we had a chance to even, like, if I had a chance to do the stratosphere.
Well, is it? That's a whole nother subject we can get into. Is it considered down? Which way is down? You're in space.
Yeah.
You know what is that?
But yeah, but dude, because, well, I mean, you look back at the Earth. Okay, we're looking back, right? Yeah. But to have. Dude, I don't know if I could just look, dude, because we see it. We see it from here.
Just like,
but
not
to be
just
there,
the world, but the whole, like, everything wrapped around that.
Yeah,
you're in space and everything wrapped around that. It's just like, could you as a person, you as your own person could handle that when in your own shit and be like, not freak the fuck out, you know?
That, you know, they should, bro. I really think that comment, dude, that's probably one of the best things I've heard about shit like that. But every world leader should have to go. Shouldn't have to go into space, but they should at least go up into the stratosphere where they look back down on everything that they're fucking
on
up.
DMT, holy shit.
Well, yeah, the DMT part, but yeah.
Holy fucking, I don't know if the brain can handle that. DMT is already a fucking massive fucking going to space on DMT. Dude, fuck.
I want to do the laser thing on DMT. Speaking of that, I want to love to DMT. Dude, it's not that I want to. I don't even want to. It's not. I don't want to. I want to do. I've watched enough on it, dude. With that guy with the laser experiment, he's been. You've seen it on Joe Rogan. You've seen it on a bunch of places, dude. Have you seen him? So.
I don't know if
dude,
I have or not. I may have watched Joe Rogan.
You need to go look up the dude with DMT with the lasers, bro.
Okay.
No joke. It's not like it's a rabbit hole you could go down. So DMT, you take DMT and everybody, they're not watching before. They're not watching it like, so this isn't like people being coached, okay? Mm-hmm. Everybody's seeing the exact same fucking thing, bro. They're seeing the exact thing. Like, dude, I'm down. I'm not joking, bro. Like, but they're lining up these lasers, dude, and the dude's doing it, and like people are looking down, bro. You got to look this up. I'm not joking. They're looking down at him, and they're all seeing the same shit. Next person goes. The next person goes. The next person. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Not even related to them. Months later, they're seeing, and the whole group of people. So there's like 6 people that did this experiment.
Are you
thing,
talking
right?
about like they have the laser? It's like a grid, right? And they're seeing like a pattern inside the fucking. Okay, yeah, I have seen.
And they're
that.
seeing, but they're seeing things too when they're looking. They're actually not just the code they're seeing, but then some. They're seeing through it.
Yeah,
and they're all, dude. Yeah, I'm down though, but it's gonna be. That's one of those things, bro. That's what we talk about. Like if you went up and look back down on the earth, that's a life-changing experience to me.
Oh yeah.
Because for me to look back down from way up there, bro, like how you're never the same again. You're not as much. You know, you may be the same person. I'm not saying you're going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. Yeah. I don't know if you really got to be ready for that shit. Like what they're talking, like with that DMT and that shit, you got to be ready for it. Because if you ain't ready, dude, it will break you. I know that because not even talking about other drugs, you know, we're not talking about drugs here, but if that's a real link into something and that's like finding out,
well, it's,
you know, that's when you've looked into some things and you can't reclose, you know, you can't close Pandora's box back up once it's opened, right?
Well, DMT is supposed to like literally rewire your brain. It's helped fucking addicts quit their fucking shit after they get off DMT. They're like, they're done with it. Like
not DMT. What are you talking about? You're talking about going into the stratosphere, Iron, not DMT. I'm down to do DMT tomorrow. No, but I do want to do. I'm down for both. But dude, you know how much that's going to cost us to get to the stratosphere? I'm down for both of those. Dude, you know, there's one stance about me, and I take this about a lot of things. And you know, I can't. Y'all have all heard me say this when we talk about like politics or religion or anything else. I can't tell somebody else they're wrong because none of us really know.
No.
Unless we're just discussing straight up facts, right? I can't tell you what your feelings are, what your beliefs are, right? Like when we talk about aliens, you can tell me, you can tell me you don't agree with me that there's aliens.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me I'm wrong.
Yep.
And I can't say you're wrong for saying they're not there. I can say there's plenty of evidence that shows that we might have it. And you can go, well, there's also evidence that shows that we don't. And both
like,
sides.
Is there a God or is not a God? You know, I can't say you're wrong or I'm wrong.
But I am all for finding out the truth.
Yeah.
I only got one, you know, we talked about, like, to me, that's the true part of it is I don't have time to argue with you about who's right or wrong. Right. We've only got one chance here. No matter, unless you're Buddhist, and then we can get into that. But still, even when you're Buddhist, you still only have one chance because that's going to affect your next reincarnation. Okay. Yep. So, but we've only got one chance on this go around. I might as well do and experience everything that I can. And I think that's what's changed with me really with age. When I was younger, I never saw an end to it. Right.
Yep.
Now that I can see an end coming nearer than later. Right. Because when we were, you know, we never looked that back. But now I want to discover all that I can discover. You know, if that's like reading a book, watching another podcast. That's what made me want to do a podcast. When you asked me, hey man, you want to do a podcast? Yeah. That's like when we had Tones on last week when we were talking about the VTuber thing. That's what makes me go, you know what? Let's just do it.
Yeah.
That's what makes me want to stream. Let's just do it. That's the things that make that want to happen, dude. And I'm down for. Now I'm not going to do anything that you could say that by saying going in the stratosphere or doing DMT that's going to risk my life, but I'm not going to do something that's knowingly stupid to go.
Yeah.
I'm claustrophobic. I'm not going to go fucking spurlunking. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do something that I'm not going to go cave crawling into crawl holes because that's how I want to discover it. I'm not going to do that. Chances are I'm probably going to die because I'm too fat to fit in the crack in the first place.
You know, I never thought of it. I never thought of it this way. Like, I'm not afraid of heights because I went skydiving, right? And I wasn't afraid and all that stuff. I just thought it was an awesome experience. But being up in the sense that high, because that's a whole new fucking level of going up to a different fucking level of being up high, right? It's like, does your brain fucking like astronauts and all that shit fucking, you know, they train for all that stuff, and the people that went up there fucking probably trained for years for that shit too, but it's just like, damn.
Well, I'm afraid of heights. I would say I get afraid of heights, but my heights are more when my feet are grounded. I'm more afraid. Like when I'm in a plane,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of heights in a plane.
Yeah.
I can look out the window, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem. My problem is when I'm up on a rail, dude. It could be a rail that's not even that high. Like, I think maybe you've heard me talk about, I fall off like I get dizzy on a step stool. And because I have I have vertigo, you know? So I think that kind of plays into it. But I don't, when my feet aren't planted. So like if I'm sitting here in a seat and you came and lifted me up, right? Which you'd be amazingly strong because, you know, but if you picked me up over your head, I would be like, okay, that's cool. But if I went and stood on a step ladder that's that same height, I get dizzy.
Yeah.
So I can ride roller coasters and I don't get sick. But if I'm standing on the end of a bridge and I look over,
yeah, that is
dude, it's like I think about falling instantly. And it gets to the point where I'm wobbly falling. Like I can't do it when my feet, it's weird, dude. I don't know if that's weird, but that's the way my brain works. I don't know, but like I don't have that fear. I'm not scared to climb. It's once I climb, I'm same. Like, I'm scared to get down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid to get up there. It's once I'm up there and then I notice where I'm at, I'm like, oh Lord, I'm never gonna make it down here. But yeah, dude, I'd be down.
It's just like going up into space is like, for one, how long are we gonna be there? Because space is fucking brutal. Surviving in space and like the way the astronauts do it up there in the space station is fucking brutal.
Oh no, I'm not trying to go out into, dude. I don't want to. Well, first off, here's the thing. So Artemis, the rocket that's supposed to be going to the moon, right, is delayed again. You know that, right? Now it's got a hydrogen leak somewhere. Okay, if we ain't broke, dude, humans have not left the ferment, right? So we have not left in a long time. There's a reason for that. Okay, we've been into orbit. There's a difference, dude. Space station. So when people talk about going to the space station is not in space.
No.
It's in orbit around the Earth. Yeah. That is not technical space. Right. You're not going into
stuff, but
you're not going into space. You're out right here. Yeah. Right? So and Neil deGrasse Tyson, watching him and those kind of people, that's where I, learned all of these and reading, right? Because I think that we all, when we were kids, we thought that satellites, when we find out about them, right? We think they're in outer space. We picture just out, they would float away. So they're launched into orbit. Exactly, dude. So like, it's not like, that's where I would go. I would go up to there, and that's still scary because of all the space debris, right? Yeah. Even in orbit around us, how much trash we've thrown into the air. Look what we've done to the Earth. How much shit we've already thrown into space, dude. But like, that's where I wouldn't mind doing that. Now going past that, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care about training or not. I'm out. I would not. My hat's off to the astronauts that will do it. But if we have not done it that long, I'm out.
If they had artificial gravity, I would. Until then, I have no business going into space.
I like weightlessness, dude. So when I was at the Smithsonian one time.
Do you know what the weightlessness does to the body up there?
Yeah. Yeah.
They have so there's no gravity on there, so your blood fucking doesn't flow right. So your fucking blood pulls up to your fucking head, so you have a constant fucking headache the whole time. Mm-hmm. Your gases from your body, from you fart and burp and all that stuff, go up into your head because you can't fucking burp them out because there ain't no gravity. And, and your bones fucking deteriorate and your fucking muscles deteriorate. It's like, nah, fuck all that shit.
Yeah. That's why I say, well, I won't want to do. My hat's off to those people. Just like a firefighter, a law enforcement person, somebody that signs up for the military, somebody that serves this country. Those people that do those things, that put themselves in that for line of science or whatever it is, like, my hat's off to them. I appreciate their service in doing that, man, because we all, I don't know if we forget, but the Challenger was in our lifetime, dude.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like, those people don't go without having, it's not that safe for them. Nope. You know what I mean? Like, they can go through all that they want, dude, but they're still flying in a fucking tin can. You know what I mean?
Fucking thousands of fucking rocket fuel.
Yeah, I think of Armageddon,
in the movie,
every time when he's riding the rocket and he's like, I want to feel the power between my legs. That's what I think of, dude. It's like, my hat's off to them, dude. It's like stunt drivers. It's like fucking what's his name? The one who's Monster, the one who did all that with Monster. I don't know if it's him, but anyway. But it's like those guys, dude, that The Monster Energy. You know what I'm talking about, dude. Ricky, it's not Ricky. Travis
Pastrana?
Yeah, Travis Pastrana. You know, like them, dude, that do those crazy ass tricks and all that shit. And they put their bodies out there, dude. It's amazing that they do it. Is it for me? No. Like, but it's amazing as fuck that they do it. You know, and I feel the same way about astronauts, but I do want to learn, and I would love to have a conversation with an astronaut at any time.
Yeah.
Like when I did door to door, man, I met a scientist from NASA, dude, and he literally bought something from me because all I wanted to talk about was space.
Yeah.
Like I didn't care. He's like, well, I'm not interested. I said, I don't care, dude. You work for NASA.
Yeah.
I don't want to know any NASA secrets. I just want to know, tell me more about this, about that, about that. And
how'd you do it?
Yeah, dude. Like that's like, tell me more about space. Like I want to know more about the shit that we may never even get to know in our lifetime. And I'd hate to be such a bigot to go, there's no such thing as aliens and miss out on learning something because I close my mind to other things, you know?
Right.
So, but
no, you gotta have the open mind, man.
Well, anyway, man, I don't know. You got anything else? I don't. We've been on for a couple hours. We hit the 2-hour mark, I think. Anything in here? I don't know what we've covered. We had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun. Do you have fun?
I always have fun too.
Do you?
I know we talked about having all the guests on for the month coming up, and we can start getting that stuff out, that material out. You know.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Why if there are aliens, so say there are aliens, say undoubtedly all human race, everyone knows that there's aliens out there, right? Okay, yeah, aliens exist. It's like, okay, where the fuck are they? Why haven't they can just come down to Earth and be like, hey, what's up, guys? We're all fucking aliens, or we're fucking here. So what's up and all that stuff.
So
what's your thought or theory on that?
Okay, well here let me pull up something and show you real fast while we talk about this. While I tell you this, and I want to show you this because this feeds into why I think that why you would think they haven't already been here, or they're not here right now. So what tab am I on? I'm on this. I think they are. I think they are. But was it, dude? Where was that at? Now I can't.
Do you believe there's other like different species, although you think they're all humanoid like species?
I don't know, so because I wouldn't say I've all seen them, but I think there's more. So the Great Expansion is what they're going with now, right? Yeah. So instead of the Big Bang, right? Yes, it's the Great Expansion. Okay. So for that to say in that sense, we could have all come from one big ass planet, right? Yeah. One monster planet that busted out, then got into orbit, smoothed up, whatever you want to say, right? Created their own gravitational pulls. Even if we're only there, we might be aliens. We're aliens ourselves, right? Yeah. So how do we know? Just because we talk about, so we talk about, I understand deals were made with aliens, a long time ago, but like, so how do we know we're originally from this planet our own selves,
right,
dude? Like our history doesn't go back far enough. How do we not know that we're not the ones that killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Like with our stuff coming back, with us coming here, then we don't know, but it could have been the ships that landed that caused the change in the stratosphere, the atmosphere, because they say that when they went extinct. But we don't know how old our history really is. As it sets right now. I'm trying to find this picture of this. There was a new thing, dude, and you got to. So they're saying it's non-AI, and the way it looked, but we look at stuff, right, in our puny brains, right? We picture alien craft looking like something out of the movies, right?
Yeah.
So we will expect them to look all super futuristic. Here, let me show you. We expect some shit like this, right?
Yeah.
So let me pull this up real quick and see if I can actually get this to show. No, it's not showing on this one. So how do I change it? Share this tab instead. There we go. So we picture something like this, right? I don't know how, but we want to see something cool and futuristic, right?
Yeah, like Independence Day type shit.
Yeah, exactly. So we see something that looks more like fucking, or you think we're going to see triangles or something, right?
Yeah.
But we end up seeing something that looks more like fucking this, and then you say it's a fly on a fucking camera, right? That's
or like the pill fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm trying to find the one, which I'm gonna pull this down now, but I'm trying to find the one that had
multiple dots that look like.
Yeah, that I saw. So, and I don't know, and I'm trying to think of the country that it was from, dude, but it looks like it's got like almost copper wiring tied around it, is what it looks like. So in AI, when you run the picture through AI, it says it's 95% real. It's a 95% chance that it's not AI. Well, so I was talking to my brother in the exact scenario. I was showing him it, and he's like, imagine if that's real. And we're expecting all of this other shit. And we're like, dude, that looks stupid as hell. You know, you look like something from Doctor Who, right? Or you look like something from Dr. Seuss, right? So imagine if Dr. Seuss was an alien the whole time. We don't know what they like. Our brains won't allow us to wrap around that looks matter.
Yeah.
We think that shit matters. Well, there's a reason why they're more advanced than us is because they're not worried about looks and war. Maybe they are, and maybe they're better at it than us. But that's why when they were like, why are aliens bald? Well, maybe because through time, they realized hair, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need it, which evolution is shit, right? You know, I don't know if you know that, but you know, hair is not, but hair's, you know, they say hair, it's just not needed, right? So maybe they just don't need it. Maybe it's just not.
Maybe their technology advanced enough, or you know, whatever they use, or maybe their atmosphere or whatever, all that stuff, or you know, just
you know, I mean, it's the same thing with like, you know, beards, and you know, where beards started because of signs of you know, like Vikings and other. We can get into all that, but they don't need to show that social hierarchy. They don't care about any of that stuff, you know, and that's where we will never, until even dude, I could walk up to you right now and you would laugh at me, right? Which I'm not, you know, but I mean, I'd be like, hey dude, I'm from this planet way out here, and I came here and I know I'm from there. And you'd be like, nah, there's no way, you look just like me. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm telling you, I'm from there. No, and I could really be. Right. But your mind won't let it wrap around thinking there's no way you look like me from another place. We're the only place here on earth where we look like us and talk like us. And English is so special. Well, we already have how many languages on the earth, right? So they could already be here.
And ancient languages that we can't even decipher yet, or even begin to.
Who says they're not already here? Who says we're not fucking aliens, dude? Like, and I'm not saying that like a tinfoil hat type, dude. You think we're that fucking special, bro? And that's why I talk about going out into space, dude. We're not, to our lives, we're all that matters, and the people around us is all that matters. But in the grand scheme of things, we mean absolutely nothing. The earth means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of the vastness that is still expanding of nothingness. We are nothing. We're a pebble floating. We're worse than, you know, dude, we're just a pebble. We're small. Earth is so small. You realize we are the smallest planet. So like we're nothingness. We're a fucking pebble floating.
And supposedly of course, it's a theory again, but we're supposed to be in a fucking corner of a space, which is so far from other fucking shit that we're in this like own little void and all that stuff. So
well, and it's expanding. There's somehow, I don't know if nothingness can expand, but maybe we're just finding out more because we're now traveling farther.
You know, my theory on space, that it's always been. It wasn't created. It's been a thing. It's always been there. It's just how it's, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't created. It's just space is just. So
nothing came from nothing?
It's just always been there. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I don't know.
But when did always start?
It did it. It's just been there. Nothing created. It was just there.
It's just.
I don't know how to say. It works in my brain.
I got you. No. I know what you're saying, but but I'm being facetious and saying like, but I get it. But that's where it's fair to say,
but right? Then again, like you're saying, the human brain needs a concept to grab hold of. Like, it needs like. Everything
Nothing
in our
else
lives has a beginning and an end.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing else
So-
operates on time. We do. We
Yeah.
made time.
So
Time is not.
What's to say that there's no time and space? Space wasn't created. It's just been there. It was just. It's just it. That's just how it was. You know.
I mean, that's the easiest explanation.
You
To
know?
be honest, I mean, that's the easiest one. Is that it's just there. That's probably
Because we don't know if fucking space is expanding. That's a fucking theory, right? Like everything we come up with is a fucking theory.
Yeah, well, the space expanding is a theory, but it's much. I want to say, how do they prove it, right? Because we can't prove.
We can't see
Dude.
the edge of space, fucking just growing. So it's like,
Yeah,
how do we fucking judge that? How do we measure that with our
that's all.
shit?
That's a whole nother 2-hour conversation. That's. I can tell you, I went down that rabbit hole very, very deep, and what I can say is, so you have not. You could talk about wormholes, right?
Yeah.
So, or whatever you want to call them, right? But we haven't really ever experienced one until like lately, right? They say they've seen them, but they don't know what they are, right? So that still is a theory on what they actually do.
Yeah.
So going on and on and on, but that's because studying, it's like now the sky that you see is how old those stars have already burnt out, right?
Yeah.
So our eyes take time, blah, blah, blah. But what they've studied and over time, because this shit takes time, right?
Yep.
And they've gotten stuff back. It shows that that's what's tearing and moving is it's expanding. But how do we know we're expanding it? Because if we're moving through, so take this is the best example I can give, because people that I'm not going to call them dumb, but people that say we live on a flat earth, they really need to figure that part out. But when you're driving on your car on a road, right, you see the end.
Yeah.
Right. But that's
there.
not, but no, as you start to get closer, that is no longer the end anymore. Right. So is that expanding, or is my understanding of and what I can see expanding? I think we traveled farther. So I don't know if it's actually growing,
but that's
or
another thing
that we've traveled farther now that we see it. So,
but I was saying, like space has always been, and in that sense, it's also infinite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting?
Yeah. Well, what is infinite? Like that's what I mean.
That's my best interpretation that I can spit out through my mouth of.
Where do we drop? How do you drop off? And that's the thing about space when it really comes down to it, right? So we've never really left our galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Or so what happens when you go there? Is it like falling, like falling into darkness and you just fall? What happens on the edge of that?
Yeah.
So until we can experience that and truly see it, not just like through telescopes, through those things,
exactly.
There is no way that we will ever really know. Yeah. Right. So
what if we get out there and we discover something, and everything that we thought that we fucking knew that we had a fucking theory on was fucking wrong?
Yeah.
And it completely unravels, and it's fucking something completely
that's already happened, but that's another subject too.
Yeah.
They're holding back a lot more, dude. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Me and CERN, dude. I'm on CERN's ass, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that I look into, I'm sure Iron's still here. He's giggling to himself right now because I'm on CERN. Like, no joke, dude. So many dates line up to when CERN does something. Okay. Yeah. It's happened again.
That's the particle accelerator thing in fucking Sweden.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's happened again. They fired it back up again.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden there's an influx of more Mandela effects.
And weird shit happening and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I think connection. Yeah, and I mean, if you ask my own personal opinion, like I believe in God because God is what I call something that is all knowing more than I know, right?
Yeah.
Not saying you can. I know it knows more than you, and it knows more than Stephen Hawking, and it knows more than him, then it knows more than Iron, and it knows more than everybody else, right? Because you can say this, everybody's still learning. Not even our smartest minds can tell you all of these things. So to me, that's what God is, right? I don't see God as a person like me and you that are going to physically touch each other, right? Because even if you believe in the Bible, there's a reason why even in the Bible they talk about you cannot look onto the face of God, because we can't comprehend it, dude.
Yep.
Okay. How many of us, like I said even before, now imagine an alien that looks crazy lands on Earth, right?
Yeah.
How many people die in their homes watching that because they had a heart attack, right? They don't even got to attack us, dude. Just straight shock and awe, right? Okay, because of that. So we can only wrap our minds around so much anyway. And then as just like anything else, like that car going over the horizon, the more we open our mind up, that information has been there the whole time.
Yeah.
We just now have learned it, right?
Yep.
Or looked into it. So I feel like I'm expanding just like that. And that's what God is to me, is somebody that or a person, a being of something that sets out there. Now it could be shit. Some people talk about the Anunnaki could have been God. Okay, whatever. You know, we're going to get into that later, or some other time, but it's something that knows more than I do, that knows more than anybody else here, that can explain or has been, that knows why the universe is so vast, right? And we can't explain that. Now, I would hate to say that another being, and you could think of it, people can talk shit if they see this video later and say, oh, that's sacrilegious. But if there's an alien race that comes that knows way more than us, technically now the things that know more than them is my God.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's something that knows more than the most intelligent thing that I know of, because God can never be touched in my mind. And that's the only thing that settles me. That makes me feel okay. And that's up to me. Now, I could be wrong in that, right? But that's what, in this crazy ass world that I live, that we all live in, settles my mind, is to go, there is something that at least knows why this is going on. And I don't have to know. All I have to know is I got my chance to live out of all of the millions and millions of chances of eggs like we've talked about, eggs fertilized, us doing this, us doing that, us doing this. We got a chance. And that's all. That's what helps me settle back down into my chance and not get too far out. Because, dude, you start going down these rabbit holes, bro, you can lose yourself. You can literally 100%. Literally lose yourself in all of everything that has to do with all of that, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's people that have lost their fucking minds and all that shit going through that stuff, and yeah, for sure, dude. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, who fucking knows, man, what's out there and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't know.
I do love talking about it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, next week, I think next week is going to be one of those with Iron, especially because he likes to talk about it. And I try to, so the topic we try to tie into some of gaming, right? Yeah. But I know it's going to go off topic, dude. And it's going to be a great, not off of topic. It's still going to be great conversation.
Still going to keep
but oh, dude, it's going to be weird conversation, dude. It's going to be good. But yeah, I think on that note, man, it's been a great one, dude. It was great to hang out, dude. Actually, this was probably one of the best hangout sessions. It wasn't one of our busiest lives, but I think it was a lot of fun, dude. I had a lot of fun hanging out and talking.
Yeah, I like just chit and chat, sitting down, fucking.
Yeah, all that stuff. That's what you mean. Yep.
I like sitting down and just chit chat with you, and really diving deep into a conversation, and actually, talking about some shit, not just,
Yeah,
I enjoy talking about news and all that stuff, but really diving into something and really talking to each other and getting deep and down. Yeah. I love deep conversations. So
I think well, I think next week, and then Negley is into some of that too. I think it'll be fun with Negley. Riley is I've never talked to Riley about aliens. That'll be fun to hear him to talk about that. But Iron, you have a good night, brother. But yeah, dude.
Yeah, so later, Iron.
It'll be fun.
But yeah, guys.
But anyway, man. Other than that, I ain't got nothing else. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, guys, we appreciate y'all stopping by and all that and all the comments and everything, guys. I hope y'all all have a good night, and we will catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Peace out.
And that's a wrap on another episode of the Keeping Gaming Weird podcast. A massive thank you to all of you for plugging in and spending your time with us. We had a blast. We hope you did too. If you enjoyed the ride, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out when a new episode drops. It's the best way to support the show and keep the weirdness coming.